Welcome back to She Talks, We Listen. I'm your host, Trey Five. And tonight episode, man, is one I know that's really going to touch a nerve for a lot of the love we grew up on versus the love we deserve. What did we see growing up that shaped how we give and receive love? How do you break cycles and rewrite the love stories we were taught to settle? From emotional safety to media influences and boundaries that honor our work. We're covering it all tonight. So welcome to She Talks, We Listen. Thank y'all for being here. Let's get into it. All right. First segment is, as the title, She Talks, We Listen, where the ladies get the open floor to explain how they feel about the topic. So what I want to ask the ladies, what were you taught growing up that you believed was love, but now you realize it wasn't? Was it survival disguised as love? Did you witness loyalty without peace? How did your parents or your aunts, uncles, grandparents, your caregivers express affection, or did they even express affection at all?
So, in my household, we got affection. We got a lot of love. We got a lot of affection. I think the number one thing that I can take from growing up is probably communicating. Um, yeah, communicating first. Like when we beat our kids. Like I learned as a parent, me being a parent now, I don't get as many whoopings or get in trouble for some of the things that I may have got in trouble for when I was younger. My daughter does. I don't do that to her because I mean I think it's just their minds are different now. They're kids. They're a little bit more emotional. It's just a little bit easier for me to understand them by talking to her versus me just immediately jumping on her. So that's about the only thing I can really say.
Uh, I would say we had a lot of affection in our house. Teaching, always making sure we had each other back, always spending quality time, always having family gatherings. We go out to eat back in the day. It's like people don't cherish people nowadays. People don't cherish the things that we got. Everybody think we gonna have this shit forever, and we not. We losing family and friends. We all gonna die, but I ain't trying to say it like that. But yeah, sometimes my household wasn't always affectionate. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I had them days where either I'm overly affectionate or not affectionate at all. So it's like it's got to be a balance created. I would say that, but I'm still living out of my childhood traumas, which we all are. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, so for my household or growing up, childhood home, it was a lot of very strong values that were expressed in the household. It only thing was that when it really mattered to display those things, that was not always the case. For the most part. So my take on that, just what was the question actually, so I can cover all the points, because I know all the other ladies expressed like a lot of extra, but I only remember the first part. Can you give me the question again, Trey?
It's just more on like, what were you taught growing up that you believed was love, but now you realize it wasn't?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess my perception of love was formulated more of the things that I would have liked to experience, because I feel like, again, things were expressed in my home growing up, but it wasn't displayed. So I would hear "I love you," but I wouldn't feel "I love you." I would hear respect, mindfulness, caring for the ones that you love, for being compassionate. You would hear those things, but it wasn't always felt. So what I translated that to was just like, okay, what do I want to experience, and how could I embody that within myself, and now being a mother, share that with my children, just what it feels like. It's very interesting because like I realized that even like affection physically is was uncomfortable for me. I didn't realize that until I had children, and or even just friends, just people being close to me. I would just feel just questionable about it, but really my children, because they would come to me and give me hugs, and I'm just like, why does this feel weird? Why does this? And I had to think about it because that was not something that I had experience in those ways, just like those random hugs. And it was just like a reminder for me, like, okay, well, that's what it feels like. Give it out now. So I learned just from what I didn't experience, what I would like to experience, and then also through my children, how to bring that all together. But I heard about it growing up, so that's my little 2 cents on that.
All right. It's wild how many of us, man, really internalize struggle love as the blueprint to how we love as we get older. But tonight, man, which I know is my favorite segment, we're going to be calling out all of those little subtle signs and figure out what's the real pink flags and the red flags according to this conversation. And we going to give the ladies a couple scenarios to see how they feel about it. Welcome to Pink Flags.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
All right, ladies, I want to know, is it a red or a pink flag, right? That jokes that you feel like may hit below the belt. Is it playful, teasing, or actually masking resentment and insecurity if your partner makes certain jokes about your body, facial features, your hair? Is that a comfortability and that's how y'all, engage in love, or is that a red flag?
Okay, so I do think that's a red flag for me. I do think it's like, well, okay. Initially, I feel like, and the times that we're in, like things can be a joke, I guess. So I feel like if it's just like a one-time thing and it's not like nothing major, or like stating the obvious or speaking on something they already know, like it could be a joke, but just with consistency, 2 times of it or multiple times of it, or just like depths, it could be a red flag. So I guess it just depends on how it comes out. I can go from pink to red.
I can start by saying depends on what's said, but like also what Z said, if it's a joke that's like a common joke, like I can use me for example. Somebody may say a joke about my hair, or they may joke about how black I am or something like that. To me, like you know what I'm saying, I don't really find it like so offensive. But there are times where I've heard a joke and it kind of do hit a little below the belt, and it's like, yeah, that kind of wasn't funny. Like, yeah, you thought that was funny, but it was like a resentment joke. Like you could tell you that hurt you. Something, either something I have is upsetting that you wish you had, or I don't know. Like it was a shady little joke, but. Between my partner, it depends on what's said, because certain things don't have to be a joke. If you really feel that way, you can actually have a conversation with me and talk to me about it.
You hear?
I would say, I mean, I would like for my partner to keep it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Whether I like it or not, because at the end of the day, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need you to be like looking at me like, oh, you got like, cause we all are flawed. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you gotta accept somebody. You don't know. I don't know. See different things. I don't really get too many jokes. Like if somebody joke or say something off the break, I'm gonna be like, you joking? You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you know what I'm saying, all the time. Cause I always hear people like, oh, you pretty. But it's like, I think it's something like internally with me, because I love compliments, don't get me wrong. I really love compliments, but sometimes I just be thinking like, dang, these people, is they siphoning because they keep saying you pretty, da, da, da. Like, but I know I'm flawed. I think it's just certain things internally that I would have to fix. As far as somebody saying something that's like below the belt, I would say I can't stand when men are like insecure, like overly, like you'll keep talking about, oh, that's your little boo, or that's your bae, or you got niggas, and it's just like, I don't got niggas, but it's just like at the end of the day, worry about yourself. But yeah, I ain't trying to change the subject. Hit me with another question.
All right, love bombing, man. Is that a red or a pink flag? When the romance, where they fall all the way in, but then they seem to pull away. Is that manipulation or is that a pink flag? Y'all like y'all man all into y'all.
Wait a minute. So let me make sure I understand. That means a guy, like I'm dating somebody, and at first he's all in, and then he just all of a sudden it's not. That's
Yeah,
understanding.
Is
Oh,
it how about is it a red flag or a pink flag when you dating somebody and they go all in too fast?
it's a red flag. I mean, as a woman, like you want somebody to like be there to do little stuff for you. Of course, those are things that a woman want, but like it is a such thing as like moving too fast, and that is a red flag. I don't know if you try and move me too fast. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like you trying to try me? What you got going on? I don't know. Like it just make I watch shit, so I don't know. That's a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red flag for me as well. I feel like for me personally, I wouldn't want to pursue someone that fast. I would like to get to know them. And I feel like when you are able to be mindful of that, that shows like you see value in your companionship and your presence and your being. So I feel like I would like my counterpart to be on the same type of time. If he's not moving fast, trying to move fast, just off ribs, not knowing me, whatever, that's a red flag. You see no value in yourself, or you got some stuff going on, but whatever, it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, red flag on that.
I would say, I don't know. I would say it's kind of both, like a red flag. And I don't know, because it's like you never know what a person's agenda is. You never know what they're trying to escape. And it's like, I need for, I don't know. I like to get to know somebody for real. And it's like, I had to put on my little chest. But yeah. I would like for the person to be on the same page. We got to see if we can coexist. You know, ask different questions, have effective communication about things. I like clarity. So it's just like I don't want to sit here and be a big question mark. I tend to overthink. So I want my person to at least, not even my person, but I want them to at least be able to reassure me and, tell me what it is so I don't think what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah. But we all be having the pink flags. It might be six flags. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm off like, yeah. I'm all about I like action. I prefer action before, you know what I'm saying? People keep telling you, "Oh, I want to do this, I do that." Yeah, I got to see it.
Your partner says you have too many boundaries, man. You are hard to love. Is that triggering because they just lacking accountability, or are you just too much of a strong woman? You ain't gonna go first yet.
You said what was the question?
You you had boundaries. You had boundaries, right? And your partner said you hard to love. Is that your partner lacking accountability, a red flag, or is it a pink flag because you're just too strong of a woman and your partner's trying to get you to share that load?
I would say it's a red flag because my thing is a lot of people be so one minded. They don't be trying to be understanding or try to see shit from a different point of view. And sometimes it make me look at stuff. I don't always try to just, oh, they're a narcissist or they're a manipulator. I don't always trying to be going towards that, but most of the time it be that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't be trying to be manipulated, and it's like I'm not gonna let nobody manipulate me. You can't do it. If I don't want to do something just cause you want to do something, that's on you. But you know what I'm saying?
Trey, repeat the question again. My bad.
Your partner say you hard to love. Is that a red flag because they lacking accountability, or is that a pink flag because they trying to, be a superwoman, superman, and get you to share that load?
For me, it's a red flag because, I personally, if I'm talking about me personally, I ain't any woman that I actually, no woman is really hard to love. Like most women are looking for someone to love them. So if you can't love them, it's something that you're doing. Because women, we want to be poured into as we pour into, so as we pour into you as well. So it got to be a reciprocate. You got to look at yourself. I don't really think a woman is hard to love. It's all in what you're willing to sacrifice and build with that woman to get the love to the point where you want it to be.
Yeah, it's a red flag. Never too much, never too much, never too much for the right one. Like, I feel like it's never too much for the right one. So, if it's too much, you need less. So, it's never too much for the right one. So, that's, I think, everyone else. I agree. We're on the same page on this one. You're muted.
Clock that, T.
See, these flags are often subtle, but over time they tear at our sense of safety. Speaking of safety and self worth, y'all, our next segment honors a woman who made us reflect on how media shaped the way we seen ourselves growing up. Up next, man, is woman of the culture, Ari Lennox. All right. Ari Lennox recently opened up about her love for the show Martin, but also how deeply it triggered her as a dark-skinned woman. Seeing Pam constantly get disrespected and hit hard because it reflected on something many of us, or she say, many of us felt growing up, that our skin tone determined our value. But I want to ask the ladies, did that resonate with y'all? Her saying that Pam and Martin getting into it and Martin always getting on Pam, that being a dark-skinned girl, that made you feel some type of way? Or did other shows that y'all want to speak of depicted certain things such as that made y'all feel like we wasn't represented correctly or triggered you growing up in media?
So I was actually 50-50 with the statement. Actually not really just directly in Martin, because I mean Martin was funny to me. I think they both cracked their ass off and that cracked their asses off in them jokes, like no funny. But I can't say overall, just looking back on a lot of the shows and a lot of jokes being made, I can see how it can be like, a little bit insulting just being a black woman and growing up. Like someone putting another skin tone over your skin tone. I mean, it can be a little hurtful, especially if you know that you're beautiful and that's not recognized as much as someone else's skin color. So I can see how that can be a bothersome.
I think that that was like a good statement to be made. Just even for awareness, because I do think that subtly in the media, a lot of the things that we see in society now were groomed in the minds of the people through entertainment. So I think just the acknowledgement of it, whether you were felt it or not, I feel like the acknowledgement alone is a good thing. And hopefully, the acknowledgement will bring awareness that will invoke change. Because, especially now, I feel like the children are a lot more sensitive now. They're more in tune with their emotions. Before, in earlier timelines, I feel like if people had thicker skin. And just as time has evolved, people are becoming more fragile. So, yeah, I think that that was good to acknowledge. For me, I think I did notice it at some point in my life early on. I did start to notice it only because of the fact that I just don't like people to, anyone to feel less than because of a joke or because of someone else's opinion of them, especially on things that they can't change. So that's my little 2 cents on that.
I look crazy. Okay, let me take this off. Yes, Z, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with both of y'all's though. I ain't gonna lie. But I definitely agree with the statement of, people being dark skinned, because I know a couple of dark skinned people that be feeling some type of way, like when they family members, all they got a lot of light skinned family members or people lighter than their skin complexion, they be downing them and making them feel like they ugly just because they dark skinned. And so some dark skinned people like be trying to step up their game and try to fit in and look a certain way, and it's just like, just be yourself all around. At the end of the day, can't nobody be you but you. Like, even if we had a clone, can't nobody be us, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was the skin tone shit, even like the body shaming. I can't stand it because it's like, I feel like we going back to racism. The white people don't like the blacks because they say we ugly and this and that, and they start calling us niggers. So it's just like, even with body shaming, like Monique, for example, she was a big girl, she was a plus size, but she was definitely doing her thing. So it's just like, I get those too. Like me being, I'm a big girl, but I'm pretty. But it's like sometimes stuff like that coincides. But the skin tone stuff definitely is a thing, and it's still, it's still going. And all people should feel love, whether you have a darker or lighter skin tone. And it was a lot of tough skin back in the day. It's even tough skin now. I just hate the fact that people feel like they have to be superheroes and have to go all out and do all. It's just so much. But yeah.
All right, man. I got some fellas eager. So we talk back segment, man. When I bring some fellas up to debate the ladies about certain things, and this particular debate topic tonight is: are we passing down love or are we passing down survival? Did your household or community show more examples of healthy love or hard love? They gonna get into it, man. For we talk back.
Call me when you get home. Okay.
All right, y'all. What does love now feel like for you? What is your new non-negotiable? How has healing shifted your idea of intimacy? What are we modeling to the next generation? Do the women nowadays have high standards, too high standards that are unrealistic? And are the men having too lower standards and not willing to meet those standards?
Okay, so that was a bunch of
Trey,
different
can you
segments.
type that in the chat for me?
Yeah, I was about to say, type that in so I can actually touch on every
Right, right. That'll help.
Oh no, I just not.
You feel like your standards too high, or you feel like
No, I all
standards.
right. So help me, Trey. Thank you. So yeah, no, I don't feel like my standards are actually too high at all. Me personally, no, I don't. I like clear communication. And that's all good. I like communication. I like to be engaged with my partner. I like to feel passion, and I like to vice versa. I want to give you affection just as well as I want to feel affection. So, no, I don't. Small things matter to me. It's not the biggest things. Most of the things that I like or that I actually really need, I can actually do myself. It helped me and make me feel a lot more better if a man steps up and, hey, want to help me out with some of those things. Then cool. But as far as what I want out of a man, no, I don't. What was the next point on that?
What's the question again, Trayvon?
Are women's standards too high? I mean, are women's standards too high these days, or are the men just not willing to meet?
I would say both. Because women, I mean, it's really sad because it's two, like, it's women that really want, and this they trying to get what they deserve, you know what I'm saying, and they not getting what they deserve. And then it's like the bratty women who are used to getting, you know what I'm saying, this and that, so they like, oh, well, let me just up the school, see if this nigga do this or see if he do that type shit. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of men that want to do, you know what I'm saying, do right by a woman and do what they got to do, make a woman feel whole and pour into her. And then it's men who don't give a shit and they not trying to do nothing. So it's just like, yeah. And then on top of that, it's when two people meet, a woman want a man to do this, and you know what I'm saying, the man like, I ain't feeling it. I ain't trying to do this. And it's like, I'm into simple things. Like, if we can't talk, show each other, learn each other love languages, and, you know what I'm saying, try to build a bond, a foundation, ain't nothing gonna work or be able to be built if it don't have no foundation. So it's just like, it definitely has to be a line of communication, clear communication.
I think it's both as well. I think there's women out here who have high standards. I feel like your standards should be based off of how you are able to manage yourself. So, like, you shouldn't be expecting more from someone else than you're able to provide for yourself. And a lot of them do ask for that, but then there's others who don't, and they're reasonable and have their standards based off of what they can obtain for themselves and what they would like from their counterpart. Um, as for me, I'm one of those people. I just like reciprocation. And I feel like for me, that's like if a man is not able to like understand that, I think that he isn't willing to, or he can't meet up to that.
Are women the ladies standards too high nowadays, or are the men just not being accountable and willing to live up to these standards?
I feel like in today's time, bro, I feel like social media has influenced a lot of the women's standards. But as far as like the guys, I mean, I feel like guys deal with girls that they can match up to their standards. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like every man deals with the caliber of woman that he can at least keep up a little bit of. You know what I'm saying? Like men deal with women on their caliber, and I feel like the standards are the standards, bro. It's like, I don't know. You guys some input? Hey Zay, what's your input, bro? That's my take. I just feel like every man deals with a woman like of his caliber and where he could meet her standards for real. And if you can't meet him, you dealing with a different type woman where you can meet her standards. Hope that makes sense. That's my take on that.
So you don't think women's standards are too high these days?
Nah, not no.
I don't think women's standards are too high these days either.
It's
I
like
think
every woman is
ladies,
different though.
it's like the yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
everybody
different,
different.
but social media,
Come on, guys. Let's not say the obvious.
media plays a big part in women's standards and the things that they want versus what they actually want and what actually makes them actually
Right. Nah, that's low. That's I feel
like
like.
I really I don't think all right. So we had that what was that little thing that was going on where it was like if you take a bitch to what's that Cheesecake Factory versus some that little long list of things and you to be surprised you had so many bitches like shit. But at least people that was like shit, I'll go to them spots. Versus you
I don't
had
think there's nothing
other
wrong
people
with
like
it.
shit, I would never go to these spots. It's a thing. You got some bitches who, like he said, in their caliber, they probably don't go to these spots because that's just not in their caliber, and that's cool. But most people we know they
Now,
be cool with that shit.
what dictates caliber, y'all? What dictates the caliber of a man and the caliber of a woman? What is a high value man? Matter of fact, let's go around. What is it? We're gonna go with
Yeah,
what
I
is
need
a
that
what
definition
is it?
too.
Which one? Which one is more
The
important, y'all?
caliber.
The high value man or high value woman? Which one y'all want to go first?
Let's go to the men first.
Nah, let's go to the women first.
Ah!
Cause for some reason I feel like for some reason I think we gotta go to y'all first. What is the example of a high value woman, Z?
Z, you on
See
mute.
me?
Hey y'all. My idea of a high value woman is a woman is I feel like it's all in the name, just having value within yourself. And like as a woman, you should have value not only on your outer but your inner, and really you should start there because and I think that's what qualifies a high value woman is to be able to understand that as well, is to understand that the beauty and your feminine qualities, they start internally first before they are really blossoming and at their full capabilities or close to it. Um, so you start inside, work your way out. So I think just seeing value in yourself in that way would determine a high value woman. I don't really pay attention to anything else as far as like in the physical, like as far as what they have obtained. I really just look at them as like an individual, and the same for men as well. But yep.
Um, so I would say more importantly, you praising God, you praising your Lord for one. Two, yeah, knowing your worth, having self worth, knowing what you bring to the table. Now this is and it don't always gotta be money. It could be stuff that money can't buy, like love, respect, loyalty, integrity, and stuff like that. As long as you care and you kind, people definitely do gotta. Yeah, I definitely agree with working on the inside because a lot of people try to change stuff on their exterior because of their interior is messed up. So they think, oh, well, I'm gonna go get a BBL, or I'm gonna go get a lip job, or I'm gonna go get this because internally you look good, but it's like because you messed up on the inside or somebody that downed you and kicked you while you was down and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People tend to look at themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then how the society that we in now, social media that messed up everything. You gotta look a certain way, you gotta be built a certain way, and it's just like, yeah, people do be needing to lose weight, people do be needing to gain weight. People do need to get muscle, stuff like this, but it's just like at the end of the day, it's all how you take care of your body, who you around, who makes you really, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take that accountability. But a high value woman, definitely somebody who can take care of themselves, take care of their own. I mean, that's basically like independent, but you know what I'm saying? Like they always be, oh, I go to Starbucks. I go to Starbucks every day, and I get my nails painted every Wednesday, and I don't know. But me, I'm just simple. I ain't gonna lie. We can go on a date long as we enjoyed ourselves. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all. How about you woman to me is somebody that's like self motivated, head on strong, able to communicate and take accountability. um Learn from lessons. You don't gotta be, I mean, hey, you don't gotta be having a bunch of makeup on. You don't gotta have the best designer shoes. You don't gotta have all that. As long as you know what you got, as long as you know what you want, where you wanna go with things, where do you wanna go with your life, you got control of yourself. I think that's a high value woman, somebody who can stand pressure, but also know how to get in the field. You know what I'm saying? Get out the field, get in there. A woman that knows themselves, self love, self motivation, no peer pressure. That's a high value woman to me. Working.
Come on, Black Sox.
Come on, man.
That
These ain't.
nigga came from church.
So make sure you make
Okay,
sure
okay.
make
Yeah,
sure they
shining on
ain't
him.
black stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be
The
rude. Don't
business
be
alley
rude.
you. You feel me?
So we was just discussing the topic, and there's like a couple of people here, male and female, and like my point was that the value it goes down into each person, like the opposite sex of where they value it at. So, like, of course, on paper we would love to say like, you want somebody who, all the things that Z was saying for real, like you want somebody that's morally intact, like they follow the basic, necessities that women follow. Maybe go to work, take care of the kids, clean the house, whatever. But the value is in the beholder because some men don't want that. Some men will value somebody that's outside more or somebody that's not as morally intact as the person that is morally intact. So um, to sum it up, all in all out, I feel like it just goes into the subject, like who the person is that's placing the value on whatever they like the woman.
Who is the we? We want to hear somebody else take two.
What's your take, Ty?
I agree with the first girl that was speaking and basically saying that value really boils down to the person that you're dealing with and how they, she basically was just saying like someone that has integrity and some sort of moral compass. I look at that more so as value versus materialistic things. So basically, me and him was just sitting here talking, and I was asking him, what do he think is value to him? Is it materialistic things, or is it, like the personal eternity? So me, at first, when you first asked the question, and I was talking to Marcus, I looked at it as a materialistic thing, being like a high value man, what he has, what kind of car he drives, what job he has, things like that. But then once I heard her answer, I looked at it from a different perspective, and I do think that value really comes from the inside, from the next to to the outer.
Go ahead, cook, Ty.
Yeah, she got like
We,
stuff,
we
bro.
hear you, Ty. All right, now here goes the slippery slope. I just wanted to, let women go first because watch how this go. What is the a good definition of a high value man?
Yeah, that's a slippery
I'm
slope.
not starting with you first last time, Z.
So again, like I said, I don't know. I would say a man that lives in his truth, a man that isn't afraid to try new things, who's willing to learn, who's willing to listen and understand. Just like, I would say vice versa with women. And I should have said that too. Um, People who are inspired by their peers, like their friends, wanting to be proactive and engaging in certain things like motivating other people instead of trying to compete and tear other niggas down, and somebody who really move with love and really be respectful. A lot of niggas like to, what I'm saying? Even like females, we like to look good. When you look good, you feel good. So all around, it starts in the inside first. Just like everything start at home, and got a good upkeep. Even if people, like, a lot of people don't come from good families. A lot of people do come from good families, and then you meet somebody, you be like, damn, like, who said this to you? It's like everybody done been through some fucked up shit. Now ain't nobody perfect. We all got our own stories, but it's like I be trying to tell people now, like, yeah, we all got certain things that sometimes we regret, but it's like it made you who you is today. So it's either going to make you or break you. It's going to tear you down, or it's going to make you want to do better and keep going forward.
A high value man to me, one is a man that know how to take care of home. It doesn't even matter. You can. I'm not even. Okay, let's put it like this. A man that know come home, take care of his woman, take care of his kids, take care of home. That's the first thing. A man that's motivated. You know what he want to do. Even if he don't know what he want to do, he got an idea. He gonna get in the field to figure out what it is. A man that take care of himself. Like she said, you look good, you feel good. And all men, I mean, most of the men I know, they take care of themselves. They want to look good. They take care of who they around. They want you to feel how they feel. So, vice versa on that. Yeah, that's the most passionate thing about me. A man that's not afraid, like she said, not afraid to learn new things. A man that wants to grow. A man that wants to listen to his woman. A man that wants to be there. That shows that love, shows that passion, shows, and also builds your character, builds you up, motivates you to do things. That's a high value man to me.
I think a high value man is very similar to how I described the woman. Just give me 1 second. Let me tell my son to stop.
My boy Kirkin on that Fortnite.
Oh, exactly. That's
You
exactly
hear
what he's
me?
on with his cousin. Goodness, but I had him to close the door. But I think that is very similar to like a high value woman, just like as far as like self mastery, understanding of himself, like his impulses, desires, knowing how to control those, emotionally and well, let's not even go into emotionally intelligent. Uh, in this, and that comes through mastery of self. Also, when you pay attention to, uh, and then also like the physical will come after, like I mentioned with women. That's like the secondary part, but self mastery within himself, um, well kept, purpose driven. Also, like he definitely needs to know his why in life. What is his purpose? What does he feel called to? Like he has to have something of substance that he's called to do, that he's working towards. Probably uh, the basic values of people that we should embody, which is integrity and accountability. Um, and then also like leadership, having like a strong sense of leadership. Yeah, I think that would like sum it up for me. Oh, respectable. Yes, respectable.
Come on, gang. What y'all got? High value man. What is examples or what do y'all think a high value man is?
I think a high value man is a man that has discipline, a man that has respect, that knows how to take care of himself and the people that he loves. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. Honestly, that's a high value man. Because I think once you have all those things, you really just walk in a certain. You just a certain type of man that people respect. So I think that's a high value man.
What you got, Mark?
Shit. A high value man is a man that could provide. A man that I mean, you say provide, bro. Like everything else kind of falls under that, bro. I mean, just a stand up gentleman, man. A man of integrity. A man is not a rat. Just stand up.
Clock it.
Stand up man, bro. Like to take care of the house, to do whatever needs to be done. Yeah, that's what a high value man is to me.
What up, gang?
Hey,
What up, gang?
Peace, peace, peace.
What is your definition of a high value man?
Oh man.
Okay. Self confident. Oh, It's on me.
Yeah, it's on you.
Oh, all right.
This a YouTube comment.
Okay. Self confident, emotionally intelligent, ambitious, respectful, good health, independent, financially stable, good leader.
I like everybody answering that.
Yeah, I like them answers too.
Everybody,
That really just sums it up for real.
Literally, I feel like we all like.
But I think that about all of them together, I think it's like it should be equally yoked with between the
Exactly.
mm-hmm,
women
it,
and
it
the
do
men.
Hey
definitely.
Fab, can we get your opinion to conclude this?
It's
Yeah.
always one of them.
Yeah, let's get yours because we need your answer.
My answer about what? What a high value man is?
Yeah, women and men. Start with women first, like you made us do it.
Oh shit, I don't even know, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Give us
That's
your
why I create
perspective
these type
on
of
the
spaces so
high
I can
value
learn.
woman.
On how about the high value women? Let's say soft spoken for sure. A woman that has decorum. A woman with a low body count for sure. God
Mhm.
fearing, wait until marriage. A woman that's in tune with her body means she takes an effort to be physically fit, then mentally fit, and then socially not socially awkward, knows how to what's the what could I think of?
Adapt.
No, but all of these is based off her man, if you ask me. So
That.
especially when we talk about socially, it's based on the different, you know what I'm saying, social situations her man might put her into. Working, of course working, but it depends on working. I don't maybe not necessity, but we all gotta like wanna do the work. Like I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know why y'all asking me. I'm saying random shit. Uh it depends on the category. Like you saying, man, protector, provider. I think it's a difference between it's a lot of things that come under provider, but you gotta protect, bro, for shit, sure.
Gotta be a stand up man. Let
Gotta
somebody
protect.
feel that
You
security.
gotta provide. You gotta bring some type of education. You gotta bring all of those as the man because for shit, sure, you are the leader. I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate. I was trying to say something that I thought y'all were trying to rebuttal on, but
No, I'm about to say you definitely. One thing you did as the guy that you said was the core. I mean, yeah, the core. That was
Yeah,
yeah.
that was nice.
That was a good
but
one.
high value. It depends on the standard that you asking the question from. I'm asking y'all personally what y'all think a high value person is. So it's always going to be determined based off your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Your upbringing, based off the prompt of because we learned how to love based off the people that we was around and how we got educated.
Mhm.
Shows like Martin, uncles, aunts, grandparents, until we got old enough to have our own experiences to so we can ask each other what is our definitions of high value. Because you go through certain things with people and then in the relationship, all y'all been through certain relationships. The reason why y'all get left out of relationships because y'all feel like it was those low value, low vibrational things. But what was the high value things that made you be attracted to those type of people, or was you just manipulating yourself? You know what I'm saying? Going in the following the blueprint of what you was brought under.
I think maturity has to do with like your decision making on who you deal with at the time and when you deal with them. So like your
Mhm.
immature mindset may be attracted to someone else's like immaturity, and then you may have a child with them and then you're like, damn, I had a kid with somebody who I don't even want to parent with, but because we were young, we were attracted to one another in our immature days, and now we gotta be mature and have a child, and that's the hardest thing for a lot of people.
That and also, yeah, I'm about to say with age, some situations you may find yourself like you'll deal with something like when you're young, probably like 18, 21, versus when you get up there like 30, 31, you know, up there, you like, nah, I ain't dealing with nothing like that. I ain't got time for that. So I agree with that with like decisions and the timing that you deal with certain people.
I agree with both of y'all for real, because you know a lot of people scared of their own growth, and a lot of our peers are scared of our growth as well. And when certain people like certain things become hate, and you see that people envy you, and it's just like like when you see people that know you for a long time, they be like, "Dang, I remember you used to do this," or "I remember you ain't had this," or "You went without this," and it's just like, "Dang, like what you thought I was gonna be there for forever." What you thought, you know what I'm saying? And it's like all of us, we all supposed to like people be trying to stunt and fail. Yeah, I got my car, or I got my house. And it's like good for you. Kudos for you. I ain't get mine when you got yours, but look, hey, when I get mine, I'ma get mine. We all wait our turn. And it's all about, having substance, be patient. And a lot of people need to learn how to be patient with themselves, and we all got to practice what we preach. At the end of the day, it's no book on life. So we don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, go to the next chapter, or even certain things that we all have, some of us don't even know how to live without. And then not even trying to go off subject, but what was it? Learning about manipulation, like even with grooming and stuff. Somebody will see you and be, oh yeah, it's people be gullible. People been through certain things that they was like, oh, I feel like I'm not good enough for this or this. I need to get this or I need to do this just to feel good. Some people, you know what I'm saying? No funny, it's a lot of people that been raped and touched and molested, men and women. So everybody go through certain things that make them feel like, oh, well, I gotta do this or I got, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of men out here be cheating. They be serial like cheaters, and they be having girlfriends doing this and that. So they'll make the next girl, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of different things, man.
So who is the onus on that? Who? What? I love percentages. When it comes to serial cheaters, who has the most percentage? The person in the relationship or the person they cheating with?
What you mean the percentage? Like
60, 40, 50.
Like, are you saying of blame?
who cheats the most?
No, not use them. Yeah, blame.
It's definitely the person doing the cheating. But
You don't think
I'll
the
give it.
person that the person is doing the cheating with, right? You don't think they have a
They
responsibility
have
to
both. It's
who they
equal.
go
Yeah, I think
who
It's
it's
they have
fifty
equal.
sex with?
fifty.
But I'm about to say if now I might say now if a person don't know that they're being cheated with, then I mean, how can
Then
they
they don't have
feel
a, yeah, they don't have a say
like
so. But if you
they
know that you're
in a
cheating with
forced
somebody,
situation? But
for
yeah,
How
I
can
know
You
you
sure.
not
just as
know, ladies?
wrong.
No,
then
no, I
both
hear a
of
lot.
y'all.
No, 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 no. I hear a
Nah, a
lot
lot
of
of
ladies
dudes
say
be
this shit.
pretending like they don't got
How?
peoples at home or they
How?
dealing with
How?
somebody. And
How can you let him pretend that long
what
before
you
you
mean?
get an answer?
How? How can a man
Because we
pretend?
now
Why
you
not
have,
be
you have to say
real?
if we didn't watch, we didn't see shows, we didn't see
No,
plenty of
no, no.
things
Fuck
on
the
it.
shows, DD.
Come
Men
How
be
on,
is
getting
Trey.
with
Nah, don't
no,
do
no, no,
that.
no, no. I want to know.
What we
I want
doing,
to know. I'm
Trey?
not a woman. I don't know, but I hear this a
Trey,
lot.
you
Where the women
know that
say
men be pretending like they don't have
every
whole
no, I know everybody.
families.
No, I know everybody pretends. So
So
that
what we
Niggas be
talking
we
having
about?
baby
no, no,
showers
no.
tomorrow and you'll be surprised like a
Mo. I'm
motherfucker.
about to say
It's a debate
I
show.
can't even
We
say
we
Let's
not
not
debate.
say
speaking in
I
Hey,
know what
let's
I
we
feel
not
debate.
like, bro.
yes, we're not speaking in generalities. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all always the ladies always come off in a way of I ain't know this, I ain't know that. I'm just want to ask them, you ladies, how the fuck do y'all let men get that far with y'all without y'all knowing where he lives at, who he lives with, and all of these other
Men
things
be
behind
lying on
he just
top of a
duping
lie
y'all.
on top
Yes,
of
They
a
men
just
be
lie.
duping y'all.
lying.
So
Voluntarily
every
lying.
For
Sneaky
real.
fucking foxes is that
Voluntarily
A
Can I
lying.
nigga
tell you
tell you a
something?
nigga tell
My
you some
men
kid's
shit
are
about a
dad
sneaky.
whole nother nigga and it
or
has
don't
y'all
be
just
true
told
at
believe in that,
all.
or y'all just gullible. Niggas
me.
lying or y'all just
No.
gullible as shit.
Well, he didn't tell me. My kid's dad, when we like weren't
N-
together, I guess. Like we were in this weird space or whatever. So it wasn't necessarily cheating, but it was misleading to who he was talking to. So the girl that he was talking to, she wanted to come to the house. And I found out because I ended up talking to her. But anyway, she ended up wanting to come to the house or whatever. And he said he wouldn't let her come because at certain times because his aunt was watching his children and his grandma's there too, and they don't really like a lot of people. So like when his grandma is asleep and his aunt is gone, then I was the aunt though. When the aunt is gone,
You hear
then
this craziness?
she could come over. So like when we would I was like I said we weren't together, so I would like leave, like go to my mom's house for a while
I'm
or
so sorry you went through this,
go
Z.
on a no, it's okay. It was just like when I found out, I was just
No,
like,
the foolishness, man, the fuckery.
so yeah, it was
Hmm.
just crazy. I was just like,
Guys,
well, now
guys,
I
I'm
can't.
glad you said that, Z. I'm glad you said that, Z. Who the fuck believes that type of shit? Like, come on,
Sometimes,
dog.
But
But
bruh.
it's
sometimes
not
I'm
Is
Z
thinking
fault
what's
that the
wrong
that
with
girl
a
was
you.
lie?
naive. So now what? It's not Z
That's
fault
what I'm
that the
talking
girl
about.
was
That's what I'm
naive.
talking about. The girl.
Okay, so it's a
How?
lot
Who
of
believes?
bubble airhead women out here that's believing that the aunt and the grandmother and all
Is
that.
it the
Yeah,
men or
That
okay.
is it the
sounds like
bubblehead,
too
airhead women?
No, it's just the fact that these niggas
like
really
that
know how
just
to
sounds like too
finesse.
much.
Like the
That's a
And
fuck?
that's what
finesse
I'm
ass
saying.
lie, cause I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't messing with grandma and auntie. You got it after that.
Mhm.
And if you know
Yeah,
black
that's a
homes,
lot. Like
like
I'm
Like
saying
it's
nobody's
that
not
dealing with
about
grandma and auntie. That was
and
a
it's
easy cop out.
Yeah, for real, because it's not about being naive or gullible.
Yes, it
It's
was
about,
straight.
it's about
We
you
all on
talking
this
to the
together.
nigga.
That's why full circle
Nah,
not saying nothing.
I
That
wouldn't.
I
I ain't
exposed
gonna
that
hold you.
love.
Nah,
I
I ain't
never
doing
said
that.
that. Cut
That
it out.
I had nothing,
fuck
nigga.
that. You
Cause
not
he
No.
know he done had vicious
your
lives.
mama
It's
and your
okay.
auntie and all of that. Hell nah, nigga. We done. Like that's just too much
Like
overall
we
right
not gonna
there.
say the women not
But
naive
my
and
thing is,
airhead,
never
but the
trust.
niggas is really good liars.
I
Maybe
can't
in
trust
that
somebody to lie
situation
like that.
after.
Like after that, I was like, we can't. Like, what the hell?
The only thing
You know?
that be blowing me is when niggas be trying to say and do certain things that you just like, bruh, this is familiar. I done already seen this shit before, and it's like, bruh, it feel like you playing in my face right now. It's like you insulting my character, cause nigga, I know what the fuck you doing. Like, I'm not stupid. I'ma find out all of this. So it's like, nigga, I'ma find out. Period. I know too many motherfuckers. The motherfuckers pillow talk. I don't like pillow talking ass niggas. If you a pillow talker, get the fuck on, cause niggas will pillow talk for some pussy. Imagine what the fuck you gonna do with the feds. And I don't respect rats. I just don't.
Mm.
So when women have no onus on making sure they find out enough about a nigga before they get that pussy up.
I'm definitely asking all that shit. Who you fucking with? How many baby mothers you got? How was your matter of fact? The first thing, how was your motherfucking relationship with your mother? How you treat women? How do you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
All that
it
shit.
depends.
Ma at the house. My mother, I love my mother. She at the house. That's why you can't come over.
It depends. It
They be
depends.
buying
But
that
I be
shit.
wanting to see that shit. I don't want to just hear it because, you know what I'm saying? My ears is cut off. You got to show me.
It depends, cause like certain like situations, you gonna automatically like me. If I'm dealing with you and like I don't want you at my spot, cause I got kids. I'm coming. I gotta know what's going on your end, cause you know what's going on mine. So I'm gonna have to like finesse my way to try to figure out like what's exactly going on with you, cause you want what I got. So I see what you're saying, like as far as getting to the nitty gritty, because why waste my time trying to figure out if I'm gonna give it to you when I just need to know exactly what you got going on so we can just get straight to it.
Cause y'all be
Hmm.
trying to get hit. Then after y'all
That's
get
what I'm
hit,
saying. So the
after
women
y'all
that
get
do
hit,
be in
The
those
whole see,
situations, they
you
not really
start
looking for they not looking for nothing more than what you saying.
after y'all get
yeah,
no,
because
they
these
are.
niggas be
It's
trying to get hit
uh,
too.
after y'all get hit, then y'all want to investigate because then the nigga ain't the nigga been one texting you every day. Now it's like, oh, you only see me here and only text. He been was doing that.
Nah, it's some
Now
dudes
when
that
you
go
see
out of
that
their
shit,
way
it's
to
like, oh,
communicate with females though, Trey. Like we ain't
it,
It
doing that.
is. Because,
It
yeah.
is.
And don't sit
Excessive
and
for
act
the
like
P.
it's, yeah, because people will
Excessive.
always be like, well, you knew what type of person they were before you was messing with them and all
Yeah,
this. And it's like,
nah.
if I knew that, I wouldn't have dealt with them in the, you know what I'm
A
saying?
dude would be so excessive for the
Niggas be
P.
trying to put that
After he get the
facade
P,
on.
that's when all of these, oh well, I got this, and that going on. And it's like, why
Nigga, you
you
should
ain't
have
had
told me
this, and that
that
going on when you was
before.
stalking me, my man?
Mm-hmm.
On every
Clockhead.
post,
but y'all know
liking
this.
everything. Nah, 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 nah.
Nah,
We
it
can't do
ain't
that.
but you know this.
Cause how do
It's a
I
sense of
know when
growing
you're
up.
stalking me?
Nigga, you wanted me. You really was coming from, you was laying
Duh.
up under the bushes in the
What nigga
mulch.
y'all know don't want pussy? Like, what are
All
we
right, let me
talking
give y'all
about right
this.
now?
I'm
Like, why
glad
y'all
we
acting
on this
like, why
motherfucking
y'all acting like
show.
y'all
Clock
genies?
it.
Y'all got some shit that
Clock
don't
it. I'm
nobody
glad
got.
we on this motherfucking show. All right, I give
Y'all got
y'all
the
one.
same shit everybody
I
that
give y'all
all
one.
these
I
niggas
give y'all
want.
one. I give y'all one.
So
All right. I meet a dude, right? I'm on my scooter. He on his bike. It's a cute little
Mm.
link up. It was cute, right? I had to
Yes.
use the ladies' room. So, alhamdulillah, Allah gave it to me in a spirit to be like, hey, can I use the bathroom at your house? You know? He like, all right. So I'm like, all right, bet. We get to the mother freaking porch. I'm like, he trying to give me the little like, disclaimer before we go in. I'm like, what? Kids, roaches, I done been through it all. I just gotta use the bathroom, my G. Man, this nigga tells me, yeah, I live with my ex-girlfriend and her kids and I said, hey bro, I don't gotta use the bathroom no more. I'm like, I'm gone. Because what are we talking about? Like on this lady porch.
Yeah, you could have said that shit to me, and I could have told you, and then I go
how you?
somewhere else.
Like we rode all the way here for you to tell me on a porch and I gotta pee, nigga? Is you
Cause
cool?
he said he didn't take you to use the bathroom.
Nigga, he asked me that I want to still go, and I gladly declined and told me get
Slow
out.
ass. Like
Are
that's
you retarded?
why I don't want to go to the bathroom in this lady house. If you
Why?
live
How
with
you
her,
know it's the lady house?
Why do you still live with the lady?
you
Cause
live
you
you
do.
with her and her kids.
But
You
why
live
does it? I
with
feel
her.
like why does
What?
that even matter though? If you had to use the bathroom, you could have just used the bathroom. Like,
No, because now I gotta explain who I am in somebody else's house.
That's a
nah,
red
he
flag.
probably
You
would
ain't
have
gotta
did
go to
all
the
that.
bathroom. This bitch come
You just
out.
did.
Nah, cause
Because
I don't want
as
to
a
tip.
man, if
I
a
don't want to
woman would have put you
tiptoe
in that
through another
situation,
woman's house from a nigga
exactly,
I just met, and then he. No, I'm good.
That's just too
Who
I got
said
my
much.
you
own
exactly,
was? You
bathroom.
could have told her though.
Who
exactly,
said
because
you was
another nigga
tiptoeing?
not
I
about
mean,
to
but
go in
you,
another nigga house
Bruh, the
and
nigga
be
telling
like,
me
"Yeah,
on the
what's up,
porch,
cuz?
whispering like, "Yeah,
What's up, cuz? I
I
had to
just want to
pee."
let you know,
And then
real
whispering
quick.
like, oh, not
Yeah,
everybody
I
use
just
the
want to
bathroom.
let you know that, I live here with my ex girlfriend and her kids."
Cause
I'm looking
Trey
at this
Five, you
nigga
wouldn't
like,
even want that to happen to you.
"Are
You
you
That's not
go
the
to
cool?"
a bitch
same, bro.
house.
Because
said
we can
though,
piss
you just using
outside,
the
bro. It's
bathroom
not the
though.
I
It's not
get
same,
like
it,
bro.
but I'm
doing
just
that though.
saying, just imagine
Yeah,
you having to
exactly. You
take
see
a
how it's
shit
not the same
and
because
you
y'all could
going
piss
to another
outside. I
bitch
wish I
house.
could have pissed outside.
Yeah,
So
the
Is
you
you
nigga
should took
run
your
off.
cool?
ass to the bathroom.
The
Why are
nigga
you worried
run.
about
Nah,
his
I just
dating
went
life
to
and
my
you ordered to use
bathroom.
the
Right, you just here
bathroom?
to use the bathroom.
Yo,
You're not here to get in the bed or nothing. You just here to
what
use
his
the
dating
No,
life
bro.
have to
Y'all
do with
don't
you
get the
using the
I
principle,
get
bathroom?
it. I
bro.
would have used the bathroom, but at the end of the day, it's just like, nigga, this is wild as shit.
Nah, I
Because you
was
run
good.
off.
In the
Nah,
bathroom.
niggas. See, men, we always got a low level of threat. I don't believe that for women.
I was
So yeah,
good.
when you say yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, because nigga, because
Cause now
our
you making it
men,
seem
his
like my thing is
men,
don't make it seem
women
like
like
you not
totally
still
different.
dealing with this woman.
No,
One,
I'm lying. I wouldn't have used that
That
two.
don't mean you
bathroom.
can't use the bathroom.
You feel me? Like, come on, I knew you wasn't gonna use that bathroom.
Yeah, that's why I just
Yeah,
said
what
I
y'all
want to
talking
use
about?
that bathroom because it's like it's about the morals and the tangibles that you live by. Because it's like, bruh, me walking to another woman's house and
House.
she don't even
That's what I'm
know that
saying.
this nigga out here trying to bring bitches
That's what I'm
in my
saying. Then I
yeah.
got squabble with the lady
Then
in her house and leave her
sometimes I smell
dusted.
it, screaming, yelling,
Off
you
me
know.
just having to use the bathroom. I'm good. I'm
Oh, just because
gone.
this nigga
Nobody
could keep it
got
100.
the
You feel me? Nah,
That
I'm
didn't matter.
good.
He told you what was going on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
Like,
did he tell
Hey,
Then
her
you
that I was
told me
coming in there to
no,
use the bathroom?
he told
nah,
Exactly.
Hey
he told
Marcus, hey
you. How did
Marcus,
he tell her?
hey
No
Marcus.
funny. Come
Did you
on,
not hear? Hey
Marcus.
Trey and Marcus. Trey just got here. Trey, hey Trey. They said I asked them right.
Yeah.
What was the percentage of men that's cheat? Or I didn't even just say men. Really, I just said the cheater versus the person that's cheating with the cheater. So they were saying basically it's more of the cheater. But I basically brought it up because there's a lot of women that says, oh, these niggas be living double. Oh, these niggas live double lives, right? So I'm asking them to, get what their perspective is of who has the bigger onus. Before these women give their booty up, should they not investigate enough to know if the man has whatever the fuck going on in his life before they judge him after they give him the booty up? Now, these women said these niggas be lying. They be they master liars. Azara just gave us an example of a nigga telling the truth, and she judged him for telling the truth.
he delayed the truth.
Oh, that's how you gonna summarize to
He did
them?
not
That's
That's
really
delay
insane.
crazy.
the
I'm so
truth.
glad that Marcus was here for the whole thing.
Like
Cause like to summarize that and depict that like
No,
that
That's
is
really what it
such a
was in a
man.
nutshell,
See,
though.
it was
people
the
will sit
truth,
and
though,
look and
bro.
be
the
like,
nigga
"Oh,
delayed
it
it.
was this little thing," but it's all about the principle of that shit.
Now I
If she
okay,
would have
I give
said she
y'all
went in
that.
there, used the bathroom, and the nigga didn't say nothing, I would have understood how that was relative to what we was talking about. When she
No.
said the nigga went and took me to the crib, but he let me know before I went in there that, hey, I live with my ex.
Hold on.
That threw me for a loop.
He whispered this to
Man,
me.
that's what she said.
Nah,
I'm trying to be.
the point is, that nigga was in denial that like,
Dealing
okay,
with his baby
so
mother or his
he's
ex.
so much stalker that like, I hope this nigga watching this so he can know, like, you cannot do that. You cannot live with your ex, okay, and her children, and then vet other women. That is weird.
I'm saying, why is that weird?
What?
What if it was his current girl? What if it was
Yeah,
his
you did
girl
the
and
dating police?
like,
If
man,
it's
I
his
don't know,
current girl, if that makes it even more to the
Why
point
out of
of
that does he
cheater.
girlfriend
So
walk up
I'm
why
trying
would
to
he
give
be
it the benefit of the doubt that he might not been dealing with her.
cut the
But I
noise.
just feel like
How many
today,
broken homes do we create in our culture for you to even try to make a statement like that? People
oh,
be in all type of living situations in order to take care of their children. Does that mean the woman
Those
shouldn't
wasn't
be able
his
to move on, or the
kids.
man shouldn't be
That
able
was
to
the
move on?
worst
No,
part.
no,
Those wasn't
we're
his
not
no,
we're not
we're
gonna
not
kids.
talking about that
no,
no
we're not
more.
gonna
Now we just
personalize him.
generalizing the
No, yeah,
situation.
we're not
We
gonna
just
personalize him
generalizing the
too much.
topic.
Okay,
But I'm
and
just
even if
saying,
you put it with that, no, men should not live that way.
and women. So
No,
with
women should not live
all
that
of these
way.
broken homes
No.
that we are creating, right? And then partners, adults are decide that hey, maybe we shouldn't be in a relationship no more, but maybe they have to cohabitat because lack of resources. You saying the woman shouldn't be able to outsource for her next happiness, and the man shouldn't be able to outsource for his next happiness?
Yeah.
Move
When you
on.
put it like that, if both people that works, if both people have that understanding that this is what we're doing,
She don't know they don't got that understanding, Didi.
Exactly.
She don't
why
know.
wouldn't both of y'all know? If
Ooh,
both,
he just
She
got
don't know.
heated.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh.
ask. She don't know,
It's
y'all.
no
So
fucking
how could, with all
understanding.
of the
like,
broken homes that we are creating in our culture, how could you make a statement like that, bro?
if
No,
The
me
men
and
bro.
might
you
have to,
both
the women
And
might have
it's
to find a
and
new
are
man
both
so she
under
can get out of that
agreement,
abusive or whatever situation. The man might have to find another new situation so he can get up out that situation so
and
they
it
can
It
find
just
all
themselves
gave
a
boils
person.
bum.
down to
It
it
gave
all boils
bum.
down
like
to
I'm
the
not gonna say
And
question
no.
and
You
the
y'all
said
was
it
just
question
gave
that
riding
you
bum.
asked
scooters
before
like
this
y'all
whole
was on some
question.
cool shit.
No,
Like
No,
y'all
it
no,
really
gave
no,
got
no,
off
bum.
something.
no.
Like
You can't say that, bro,
like
because you
we
just said you
How?
started
I'm
it.
glad that I
You
found
started it
out
with
who he really was. What are you
because
talking about?
If
we
we
have to
both have
break through
that
this
understanding,
misconception
that's
bro, that
in
wasn't
our
if one
nothing.
opinion.
We didn't
person
even
does not
find
know
out
that the
nothing,
other
bro.
person is outsourcing, then yeah, no, I'm
But that's
what?
the reason why. Look,
Right.
it boils
If you
down to the
fake
first
dating,
question
like
you
Had
asked
he
when you
said my
said
roommate, I
motherfuckers gotta
probably
get to
wouldn't have
know each
looked at
other.
it the way that I looked at it. But he
Had
did
he
not
lied,
address her as a roommate.
had
but
he
That
lied,
wasn't
motherfuckers.
what, no, because you
No,
see,
I'd
the
rather.
thing is, when people are still in things, they still like, his movement was too, the whisper, like, come on, bruh. I'm not stupid. I'm not green. Like I said, he put me in harm's way. Had I went in there, I appreciate the honesty, but had I really went in there, like, come on, bruh. And we in the city, you tripping.
and of course, look, I'm not telling you should have dated the nigga or none of that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
I shouldn't have went that
I'm just
bad
saying,
from
but
neither.
I'm also telling you how we
I feel
went
like you
from
could have
where
went
you
to the
started
bathroom.
from. Why we
Nah,
acting like we
bruh.
forgetting where you started from? You
Like,
started with I'm on my scooter, he
like
on
it's a
his bike. You
casual
started
ride.
with some fire ass like y'all blissfully impacted. Your ass just had to use the bathroom
It
though.
was a cool little
So
vibe. And
so
then I
that's
had
what
to
I'm
pee.
saying, bro.
Right,
Right.
but what does his living situation got to do with y'all vibe? Like you just met him. Like this is just
No,
y'all
because
got a
on the
very
vibe, he's making it very apparent that he's interested. Come on, bro. We not like, are we cool? We all adults.
But
I
he
saying
get,
said that was
I
he
get
said
what
that
you're
was
just
his
saying.
because
ex.
so just
I
because somebody has even if he got a, just because somebody has a living situation or a living arrangement with somebody he can't be interested in you.
He
Like
shouldn't be.
why
But
not?
let me say niggas shouldn't date single mothers and we'll have an uproar.
no, I'm about to say now.
Like
I agree with that, but it doesn't appear
No,
that the way that you said the living situation was that's not what it looked like to her.
I respect that.
Man,
but
That's
I
that's
not
respect
where
that.
it
what
I
boiled
that's
want
down
not
you.
what
to
it
when
looked
you
like.
say you gotta
That's
get the
that's
you
what she
gotta get to
that's
know the
not what it looked
person
like
before
from the
Yeah,
jump.
anything.
yeah,
and
and
then
like
he wasn't even in the, like, he was so convinced that nothing he did was wrong. Like, it was more so like, are you cool? Like, you don't see that this is a problem. Like, I can't even believe you brought me right here.
I don't even see where that's a problem because that
So
goes into when you more know when you get to know the person more
Yeah,
because
Marcus,
every hold on
we
everybody's situation is
cash.
different. Like his girl could have been cool with you coming in there. I know for a fact I got girls like I'm gonna keep it 100. Like
what
I
are
can
you
bring a
saying?
girl around my baby mother.
Listen,
Like I could like my real life. Like we can. I mean, it happens to me all the time. Like I can have a woman friend, and me and her, my baby mother, can go out. Like it's not that like it's not it don't necessarily gotta give like what y'all making it give.
It
Like
don't have to give like that,
I see
but
that.
that's rare because at the end of the day, you know for a fact if you got a woman that's about you or you got a man that's about you, they not gonna want to share you with nobody else. Now people are insecure and there's people who's not insecure. So it's people that's gonna think like, man, you used to fuck this motherfucker. Why is we chilling with them? Or y'all fucking down. Why is we cooling? Or they like you or you like them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
weird.
This
It's
is driving
always
me crazy,
something.
I
y'all.
mean, in this day and age, I feel like that's not even
Oh
really a
man.
factor. I feel like, I mean, it depends on
How
how
we
you
go?
live
It
your life
depends on the
type
We
shit.
go
situation.
from niggas lying and manipulating women to a nigga saying that this is his ex, right? I know you saying the whispers and all of that, but I just want to simplify the story. I don't want to make it too personal, but it is a true story, and you only really know the truth. But to a nigga having a girl, right? One of these niggas that could lie about shit, but he having a girl, and then he's maybe could be trying to show you through action and experience that this is really my ex that I just live with. So you can come and use the bathroom, but I'm gonna let you know, like, this is my ex, bro. Like, da da da. Like, so have some decorum. Because at the end of the day, you're still a stranger to him, no matter how cool the vibe is.
And
Just
at the
like,
end of the day, he still invited you to his house. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
He
to
ain't have
show
to do
you
none of that
that
shit.
this
He
is my
showed you
ex.
gratitude, like, hey, this is
Nah,
what it
and then
is.
this the thing. It was like
I
a
get what
two,
you
three
saying though.
minute disclaimer though. Like, mind you, I get what Marcus trying to come from, but he was more infatuated to the point where how do we even get here? Because I was like, I gotta go. He offered his space. So that's why I said the delusion was already there because how could you even have the audacity? And I'm
Hmm.
going to emphasize audacity because, nigga, you're basically homeless.
How do you know that?
No, because now you're trying to
Or
say
what if
living
it could have been?
arrangement,
What if it could have been? He was trying to have a threesome and he was trying to put some shit together. He trying to orchestrate. You never know. People be having different.
homeless,
People be
homeless.
having different
Y'all gonna
little.
try to package
I
homeless
think
in a nice way?
I'm about to say I think like okay, so I think it all depends on every situation is a little bit differently, or we might be looking too much into the living
Nah, because if
situation.
it be a female,
That
is she
in
homeless
that
too?
moment,
Like, we gotta be
I
real with the
agree with
situations,
you.
y'all.
Like if I already said I had to go to the bathroom and you offered your bathroom, oh I bet you can use my bathroom. Just know I live with my ex. No, that's not what you did.
Right.
You waited until we got outside and you whispered. That changes the narratives of things. When you start to move sly, that changes the narrative. Versus when you first say,
Exactly.
"Oh, all right, boo, you can use my bathroom. I live with my ex though. Got a little situation going on, but you still welcome to
Yeah,
use
I
my
got a
bathroom.
little
Nothing
situation.
goes on."
No,
Exactly. Like,
and
you wait until
honestly,
we got on the
and look,
fucking
And not
hold
porch
on,
and
even that.
whispering
and
and
look,
shit.
That's
I'm
See,
thinking
y'all
you
you
could have
got
just
actually
went to a
roaches and
asked
shit,
when
and
you
you
motherfucking
got
telling
there
me
house
you
though.
and just
live with
went
the
to a
fucking
public
That's
ex.
really
bathroom.
how it
Like,
works. No, you
stop.
asked when you got there before you went in. No, I'm saying, but if you think about how
No,
it
he
works,
offered that
he
information when we got
asked, and
there,
then when you
brother.
got to the door, you was like, "Who you living this joint with?" As y'all was walking in.
No, it wasn't even
Oh,
Like,
see,
nobody
come
that
walking
sounds
on,
like
in.
bro.
now
That's
he come
how
out
that
and say my
went.
ex, and you like, oh, what the fuck in
It
there?
was a
That's on you.
2 minute dialogue on a disclaimer. I'm like, bro, what you mean? Like, you ain't gotta explain nothing. He like, nah, cause I wanna just let you know, cause I mean, that I didn't know that this would happen so fast, like, And I'm like, hey, bro, what you
But you the
talking
one.
about?
Okay,
Like,
that's crazy.
you
That's
feel me?
No, we know what
Like,
he talking
your
about. When she
goofy ass
said,
on.
"Oh, I had a bike and he was in a scooter, it was blissful." We know what he talking about. Fuck you. Don't try. Don't do that much because your ass got all the way to the front porch. So he
Right.
had some type of ism to get your ass all the way to the front porch. So stop
Nah,
acting
nigga,
like
I
he
had to
ain't.
pee,
The
nigga.
bathroom.
Fuck is you talking about?
I say the
I
bathroom.
had to
So
pee.
now, so
And
now
I
the
would have
scooter bike.
rather, I wish I could have whipped something out and just peed. Cause what is you talking about?
And then I got a question too.
And
So
that
like,
nigga
where did
mad because
y'all
I
meet? Hold on,
told
hold on,
him,
hold on,
like,
hold on,
so
hold on,
you're
hold on. Hold
homeless.
on. Listen,
Fuck.
listen, listen. Where did y'all
Right.
meet on the scooters? That the
Not
closest
too
spot
far
was his
from his
house,
house.
but you
That's
could
the
have
whole
went
kill.
somewhere else though. Like I know that
Yeah, I
y'all
could
met,
have.
So is it
but
yeah.
his
That's
house
why
or
I'm
her
saying
house?
like, why wasn't a
But
public
why
bathroom in the
offer?
situation?
You get what
Yeah,
I'm
Because
I
it's
get
saying?
it.
his
Like,
Why you
you
house.
offer
real
your
life
shit?
wild pedal. Like, you pedaled. I'm
Because it's
scooting. Like,
his
yo, wow.
house, and maybe he being honest that that's really his ex, and they
Goofy.
have
And
a
yes, I get
mature
that.
Nothing y'all
relationship.
can do to justify the goofiness that
I
y'all
get
brothers is
that
And
out
that's
here
too.
doing.
beautiful if you guys do
I
have
mean,
a
he
mature
offered,
No,
he
no,
relationship,
your
offered,
ass
but
shouldn't have
you
he
made it to that
still
offered,
front
and
let him
you
porch.
offer
accepted it
back.
You didn't
because
have to make it to that front porch. Don't act like he
exactly
the
So
because you're
shit.
now,
goofy.
but y'all
Somebody
just
No,
could
told
no,
me
have
I
no,
should have
no,
used the
somebody.
no.
bathroom.
I
No,
Yeah,
would
I'm
you
So
could have
saying
used the
which
because
one
no,
is
bathroom
he
it?
anyway.
went all the
You
way
chose to
there.
take that offer.
So
Why you
why
acting
the
like he's
fuck?
wild? Why you acting like he's wild for giving you an offer that you chose to take? What are we talking about here?
What you
Nah,
mean?
Hey, Mo.
like you
Oh, but
didn't
you
He
have
did.
to
didn't
go
fully
You
through.
did tell
You
us
disclose
didn't
the
that
have
you
to
didn't
go
offer.
to
want
no
He
place else.
halfway
us
said,
to
he
use
said,
the
hey, I got a
bathroom.
bathroom you could use. Then when we
And you
got
got
there, oh, my ex bathroom. Like, fuck is you talking about?
yeah,
Come
when
on,
he said I
man.
got a bathroom you can use, why you ain't say what bathroom is that?
He
Ding
said
dong.
where I live
No,
at.
you
My
you was so,
house. What you
no, you
What
was so
mean?
drunk
bathroom
off the
is that?
ism
I wasn't about
She
to be
talking
like,
about
oh,
some
who
what
you
bathroom
live
is
with and all
that?
that. I
that
got
the rims
there
on
and
that
then that's
bike.
when he let me know, like, come on, bro.
That
We
nigga
not doing that.
helmet was shining. You hear me?
No.
You was falling for the ism, man. The
There
fuck?
you go, some of the ism.
Yeah, cause they keep
Ism.
y'all keep
And then I
playing.
Ism.
wasn't naive. How
Ism.
about that? Because had I been naive, then it would have been my fault.
You would have
Right?
made it to the front porch, my nigga.
No, bruh. No. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. No. I'm not even letting you put that on us like that.
That's the disconnect we be having. It could have
No,
been you
bruh.
got a bathroom I can use. What bathroom? Like where's that, nigga? Like what you mean? The fuck?
But most
And he
niggas,
said
if a nigga
house.
real
That's
life,
the whole kill. It's like
Your
my
house, you
house.
live
he
All right,
alone.
bet.
he
Yeah,
want
oh
you to
yeah,
come to
your
their
house, you live
house, he
alone.
try to clap cheeks.
And she knows that already though. Why would you be even trying to use the bathroom with a nigga you
No,
just
bruh.
then y'all having little butterflies, and he like, yeah, you can
Cause
use it
I'm
at my
definitely
crib.
trying.
Facts.
Like
That's
What
what?
in the
facts,
little
bro.
What are you
butterflies?
talking
Nah,
about,
That's
bro?
facts,
now you're
Like
bro.
spicing it.
That's facts. No, that's facts though.
No.
Cause why would you just go to somebody's house that you literally
I was
just
about
met
to
a
say
couple
that
minutes
was
ago?
it not like
Like
other public restrooms? Because that
That's
was
why I
a
was
question
saying,
that's
that
was
what I
the
came
just
up
said a
public
minute
with
bathroom?
ago.
Why
me.
that joint
Like,
Now
wasn't
y'all
next?
thinking way too much. Everything was closed. It's if you know bike life, nigga. If you gotta use it, I'm a female, so I'm a lady. So if somebody's sitting here telling me they live somewhere close by where we're at and we're adults, like, come on, bro. Either you got a bathroom or you don't. Either you live with your peoples or you don't. Don't wait till I get to the motherfucking porch to make it seem like it's something else when really it is what it is. And I had that choice right then and there to be like, fuck no.
But he was just telling you because he was telling you to come in there with the proper etiquette. Like this not my joint. Like you can't.
Nah.
He just letting you know what's going
He
on.
should have just told me he was homeless
I mean,
or
he didn't have to
bucks
tell you.
and
He didn't
not
have
But
to
you
offer
say.
the
still,
He didn't
but
have
you
bathroom.
to
still assuming because
homeless.
you never
He's
went
not
into the
homeless.
house.
He got a place he living
You
yeah,
at.
I'm
never
about to
went into the
say. I
house,
mean, he with
Nah, bruh. His
the
name
ho-
not
the
like that.
ladies.
bro. You never went to the house,
The
bro.
point
So if you
is, niggas be cheating. This is a prime
no,
example
no, you have to take some
of
type of
how niggas.
accountability
It's not clear that he was
What you want me to
cheating.
take
We don't really
accountability of?
know if he was.
that he already looked like a broke bum ass nigga, and you just fell for him. And by the time he started giving you an excuse, you was like, "Yeah, nigga, I knew it." Or you actually was falling for that motherfucking ism, and then when he started giving you disclaimers and
I really
shit,
just had to
it,
pee.
it
I'm not
turned
even
you
gonna
off,
hold y'all
and you was
on this
getting to the
jump.
point where you was
Like
like,
you
"Damn."
trying to depict some shit. I had to pee.
No, you asked me, my nigga, so I would have never broken down if you ain't asked me.
I had to pee real
They in
bad.
the comments talking about the shit that changed 2 or 3 times. I'm
Hey, look.
done.
Hey, look. Hold on. So I've been listening a little bit, right? So the story started off, right? Oh yeah, it was a cool little vibe. We met. I met him. I was
Captain
on my
Bias.
scooter. He was on his bike. You know what I'm saying? I had to pee. He offered to take me to his house. And nigga, you ain't never met until today, right? That day or whatever. Why would you accept that invite? Why would you be like, nah?
What? Why would I not accept the toilet to use when I gotta pee?
My shit going in and out. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, your shit going in and
That's what
out.
it sounded like to me. Why
All
did
right.
I
Why would
not?
you
Why
accept
did
the
I
invite to go to
not?
his house? A stranger.
Right?
Why would I accept to use a toilet when I
Yes,
had to use it? What the
yes,
hell is
ma'am.
y'all talking
Yes,
about?
yes. That's
Why
exactly
why
what we're
why would you
talking about.
accept the invite to go to a stranger's house?
You know
Why
why?
would I accept
No,
using a toilet?
yes,
Because
because
It's a
no,
toilet,
no,
bro.
no, no, no,
rather,
no, 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 no,
You
like,
no.
don't
what are
know
y'all
the people
talking
that you don't
about?
go to. You
No,
don't know that
no.
you
Let
don't
me
go
tell
to
her.
random
Let
people
me tell
house.
her exactly what we talking about, y'all.
Like,
We're talking about clearly you didn't have to use the bathroom that bad because you declined it once you got to the front porch. So whatever
woo!
bathroom you chose to use after that was the same bathroom you could have used before you
Oh,
accepted that invitation.
Hold on, wait. Did she ask
Mind
But
the
you,
there were
question?
no
Why did
other
she?
offers. That was the offer at hand. So because I
No,
took the offer at hand, which was a strange toilet, I chose not to use the strange toilet, knowing that it belonged to another woman and her children.
no, it didn't. It belonged to the man, the woman, and the kids.
No, he was using it
He was
in
using
her
So
house.
it.
In her
right.
house, Captain
Wait.
Bias. But thank
Hold
you
on.
for joining the
Wait.
conversation.
He was using
Mama,
it.
check me out. Right, I got a question. You seen have you seen the lease or the deed on that property?
Your service is really nervous, my G.
They
Okay, you could try to use slick words to deflect, but have you seen the
No,
lease or
I'm
the
trying
deed
to.
to that property?
He couldn't because his name wasn't on it.
No. Did you see the lease or the deed to that property?
He could not present it
No,
because
no,
then
no, no,
it
no,
would
no, no, no,
be
no.
Could
No,
not
sweetheart,
present it.
sweetheart. See,
He could not present it
this
because
is what
then he
some of
would
you
be
women do.
revealing someone else's information.
This is what some of you women do. You deflect you
No, no,
deflect
I'm telling you the
with your
answer.
response.
So if you
No,
Here
could
no,
we
no.
go.
listen, you could hear the answer.
No, I
But you
can
want
listen
to
very
try to
well,
tell me
darling.
that I'm deflecting.
No,
So
no,
the
no, no,
answer to
no,
your
no, no.
question is no. He could not present that because he did not have a name on it.
How do you know that?
Yeah, y'all getting into specific details too much. Hey, you got some
Because
more
no, because
questions you
she tried
got
to.
to ask, Mo?
No, wait, because
Exactly.
she
Can,
called
Can
a
can,
we
nigga
move on,
I
please?
homeless.
Yeah, because I don't know
yeah,
where
Yeah,
this
because
is
we
going.
all
Thank
stuck on
you.
this
I don't know
one
He
where
was
this is
She
thing.
called
going.
a
homeless.
We
nigga
ain't about to
homeless.
keep
She called
picking
He
him.
was
this
homeless.
one little example.
Yeah,
Ain't you
we
he
was
got some
was
more
definitely on
a
your.
questions?
woman and he
We was.
waited to tell this
But
girl
you were
all the
trying to
right points.
advocate for
That
the
was it.
guys. It's okay, but
You know, we was supposed to
we
talk
gotta
shit
call
about
a
your
spade a
situation,
spade. And
but
it's just the same as
it's
if
something
it
too
was a
long.
woman. I'm not
I was tr-
biased.
I was
So
just
if it
trying to
was a
figure. I was
woman
just
who
trying to
was
figure out.
lying,
I
You're
was
right.
trying to figure out how did you come to the conclusion that he was homeless if you didn't see any of the paperwork?
Right.
okay, we got there.
And
What's
even
the
and
next
even and
topic?
even and even if his name wasn't on the deed or lease, if he paying
If he
if he paying
paying,
his rent, if
yeah,
he
I
paying
don't.
to stay
But
there,
I
he
Well,
don't even
ladies,
think
the men are
it's
still
even
with it, and
that.
this is the talk
It's
back
not
section.
that. It's
So
the fact
I
that
didn't
he
even get to.
waited
Hey, look,
to
I didn't
tell
even get
her
to that
this.
part yet because she can't
I'm
even. You know what
sorry.
I'm saying?
Who
Stand
But
on the
can't?
ten
if the
toes
I'm
and
woman,
here,
heels.
Captain. Go ahead.
if the woman's
It's just
name,
it's
if the woman's name is on the lease or the deed, long as he paying his portion, then that's, I mean, he has equal right to it just as she do.
It's just a
Marcus.
principle. Ain't no nigga gonna feel comfortable walking in another nigga house.
Marcus.
Hey, cuz I gotta take a shit. Or I gotta pee. Cause that nigga gonna be like, who the fuck is this nigga in my house? And why the fuck
he
he in
Exactly.
my
gonna
house
feel the
taking a
same
shit?
You
Exactly.
shit.
can't compare men and women because you
Exactly.
can't
I
compare
get
men and
it, but
women
at the end of
because
the
the man
day,
is already, it's
ain't no
already a
bitch
low
about to
level of
just sit
violence.
down and be like,
I
oh,
mean,
you
they
got a
can
bitch
though.
coming in my house and da 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 da. I'm not about
Nah,
to
you
sit and
can't
be
They
like,
compare
oh
can
that,
yeah,
though.
bro.
Just to be fair and debate, bro. We gotta let them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only right.
It's
Because
cute.
we
But
men
I'm her
judging.
with this debate shit. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
but we're men, bro, and we're
and
judging
I
her
ain't even into
mentality in the
debating for real.
situation. It's only right that the women could judge a man's mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right,
Even if you
cool.
disagree with it, I'm with you. I'm with you. Look, I'm with
We
you
gotta
preaching why
agree to
you disagree with
disagree.
it. Yeah, but I'm still with him preaching why he disagree with it. But at the same time, we are speaking as men on how she should have acted, her mentality as a woman. So we gotta get them that same fair shot. As we
All right,
talk back,
cool.
Yeah.
So look,
it's
if
the
we
last
breaking it,
segment where we go. You know what I'm saying? So
But
we gotta
at
let
the
that
end of the
shit shoot.
day, we all don't. I mean, we a couple of us know each other, but we all, you know what I'm saying. We all are interested in asking different questions. You know what I'm saying? Shit that nobody ever thought about. So it's like, just
so look, bro,
questions.
to stay at the topic at hand, that went a little stage left, but like if we keep it back to where we was just at,
Yeah. What's the
if
next question?
I feel like if a woman was to bring a man into the home, I mean, I don't, that would never happen, but just for debate purposes, if it
It
was,
It
will
will happen.
happen.
It will happen. Nah, bro, it will
Yeah,
happen.
it will
It,
happen,
I
it
mean,
will happen,
depending
bro.
on
and
what
it
type of
has
woman,
happened.
bro, I wouldn't deal with no
It's the
woman that do no shit like that, bro.
yeah, but
I
that
wouldn't
that
deal
don't
with
mean
no
it don't
Exactly.
woman
exist,
like
bro.
that.
I'm just it's
But
a hundred.
if it does
And
happen,
that's
bro,
the
if that communication is there, then I mean that's just what the man is going for. I mean, I know that
Why
no
is it
female
any
out there
different,
would do
Marcus?
nothing like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because
and it's not no
I
different.
personalized it because like I brought it like round in my
Shouldn't be.
actual life. Like no woman that I deal with would bring because they know how men they know how I am, so they wouldn't bring another man
Nah, it's just
and
common
really
sense. You
ask
know
that.
how men is. Cause I wish the fuck I would be in my ex house and I'm bringing another nigga there so he can use the bathroom. He gonna be like, "Fuck you, trying to pull a move? Like, what's up? Like, I got my shit on
Exactly.
me.
No,
Like,
but
what's
Like,
up?"
is you
but
cool?
no. But
And the
hold on.
female gonna be
You
on the
she
same
slide
shit
you
too.
sliding the story though. It's
Nah,
not
it's
my
not
ex
though
I'm
house.
because
not trying
I
It's
to
a
see how
house
slide
where
the
you and your
story.
ex live together. Y'all just exes now because y'all chose not to be together.
But that's
It's
her
But
not
it's
no
house,
like
though.
ain't
it
we
could have
don't know
been
that.
that.
We don't know
It
that.
I
and
do
we
know
don't.
that
Okay,
no, but
Okay.
look,
so
All right,
because
my
I
bad.
yeah,
asked
you
All
him
right,
do.
you
why
all right.
he,
No, no,
why,
you're right.
like,
You
what's
do.
up?
You're
like
the only
look,
one that can. You're the only one that can know that. My bad. You're right.
no look. So like
So
I
let's go with
personalize
her
it
premise then. Let's go with her
as a
prompt.
woman,
That's why I
like
said
as
it's
a
goofy
woman, you can
behavior.
bring
Like, I'm
another
not gonna
woman
let a
Let me
around.
brother
see.
with high value condone or advocate for a nigga with poor value. Come on, man. We ain't
Now
doing
listen,
that.
check this though.
Just like for the
As a
women too.
man, you can
Like they
bring
got poor
another
value
woman around
behavior, they
though.
poor value women. They can't be held to a high value. It just
Nah,
is
they
what it
can
is.
though. Nah, that's not. Nah, I don't agree with that. Like I'm telling you, like as
Nah,
a
it is what it
man,
is, and that's the
have a
problem.
woman
Like we keep
around though,
mixing it up.
but a woman can't bring
Yeah,
another man
you
around.
right.
That's just
Everybody trying to justify certain, but everybody see shit from different angles though.
man. That's like
Man,
the
But
law. That's
but
like the
but look
law.
though,
That's like
but
the law of
we
the land.
the biggest
Nah, for
angle
real.
y'all is history because all
Mm-hmm.
this shit repeats
That shit
itself.
is past
for
tense.
me,
So
it
Yep.
was the
it's
principle.
That's facts.
So for me, it was the
no
principle, and I didn't feel comfortable
the
because as a woman, I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. I wouldn't have
And
wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like
you treat
it
people
was,
the way you want to be
yeah, you
treated.
like karma's a bitch. I believe like I don't sleep with married men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain moral compasses you gotta have for yourself, you know? Like no matter how a person gonna move, that's on them. But like as soon as a dude get to talking like, oh, I gotta do this and that, I'm not sneaking around with no grown man.
All
Are
right,
you
so let
cool?
me let me ask y'all this, so we can move to a pivot to a different one. Because as we was kicking our shit, but at the end of the day, I don't never like to hop on nobody's personal situation too long. Even though I know you built for it, but at the end of the, you know what I'm saying. I think
For sure.
we juiced that motherfucker.
Hey,
I
that
think
was a good one though.
yeah
That was a good little story, wasn't it?
we turned nothing into something for
At
real
least
for
we
real. That was
Hey,
turned
I
fire.
up
wish
in
that
this
story
drink.
was true, y'all.
How you
See,
that
Oh,
shit?
see, that's
I'm
why
oh.
it's
cutting
so
that.
many
I'm cutting that shit out.
inconsistencies, bro. See that
Amen.
shows how
I
you
wish it was a
see,
true
see,
story.
see,
Ah!
and
I
I think
gotta
it's
go
even
light
better. I
this
think it's
J
and
even
down.
better that it
that's
ain't
why the story.
because that's amazing.
Oh, it was
But
on
I'm
Nah,
still
truth
gonna
we
cut it.
instead
What
of
is
Nah, it's
134?
we
I'm
even
cut.
it.
still.
Hey, I'm
It's
cutting you saying
worse
it
than
ain't
it ain't
true. I'm
true.
sorry. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
even
cut it.
if it wasn't true, at least we all had something to talk about. No funny.
I'm
At
cutting. I'm
least
cutting it.
everybody got to
No, no,
understand things, and we learn new things every day.
so many
no,
different
no. It's
angles
a
you
little
guys came
different
from.
though. No, it's a little different because
Now that makes it worse, bro. Because that
I
goes to
wouldn't
the
have came
point
as
of like
hard.
the fuck shit that people be doing. Like
I
you
was a little
use the
pissed
Yeah,
too because
because
you
you
my
y'all
use the
nigga,
niggas
and
be
I'm
bullet.
like, my
surprised.
nigga,
Y'all
why
be
you going
like,
to a nigga
"Oh,
porch
this
and you
nigga
don't know him
said
like that?
that, or he did that," and you be like, "Damn." So it's like when we see bitches, we be like, "Damn, she said that." That's why we know it's a lot of bitches that fucked it up for the good bitches, and it's a lot of niggas that fucked it up for the good niggas.
Yeah, and see, that's my next question, right? A lot of y'all, which sorry to say, I know y'all come from broken relationships and shit, man. And a lot of y'all is trying to strive and y'all don't have that much hope for the next thing. And for the people that's on here that does have what they feel like is their thing at the moment or for the future, etc. I want to bridge a gap of what does that look like, right? For my single panelists that's trying to find love and my panelists that's already in relationships to bridge the gap of how y'all found love and how are y'all looking for love. Or y'all not looking for love at all.
Not looking.
I'm still updating your ass. We getting all that cat lady
Hold
shit.
on, I'm about
We
to
gonna
get on my
we gonna
scooter. Hold on.
we gonna
I'm
get a nigga in
okay.
that background, G.
Not
We gonna get a nigga in that background. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Mark my words. We gonna get a nigga in that
uh,
background,
after
and he
these
gonna be chiming in on the
conversations.
pod. Watch.
That's what I would love. Like someone
Everybody
with
says
like
fuzzy yes.
It's
Still can't
happening.
even.
me.
Am I? Y'all can't
Like
really see me, can
people
y'all?
keep up with
Yeah,
We
we
me.
can
see.
see you.
They can't keep
Oh, I
up.
can't see myself though.
You gotta turn your
I
contrast up.
Yeah. Oh, we can see that panorama. What's that panorama, Slim? We can see
Oh
that.
no,
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on,
we
no,
see
we
the
don't need to see
sunroof,
that.
y'all.
Yeah, we see that,
Hold
y'all.
on,
Okay,
That's a
let
shorty.
me
moonroof.
hold
That's
on,
Okay,
let
not
me
the
That's
hold
a
on.
sun. That's a
moon
moonroof.
roof.
we see that, shorty.
That's a who?
That's a moonroof.
Don't
We
try to duck my
closing that.
question,
That's a
y'all.
nothing.
For
That's a
my single
ceiling.
panelists.
That ain't nothing.
Um, it's okay. So honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, for real, you could tell who was over mother and under father. And people will
Mm,
sit and blame you for your parents not for you not having your parents, for your parents not being around. Niggas be like, "Oh, I could tell you ain't
mm.
had no daddy." And it's just like, don't blame me for that because nigga, we all are in survival mode, niggas and women. So it's okay, men and women. So it's just like it's all about
I'm
that
about to say,
mindset. And
damn.
that's why I changed it.
I'm
So it's
glad
all
that you
about
did. I
that
Can I ask you
appreciate you
mindset.
something
for
though?
that.
I don't
It's
want
all
to cut
about
you
that
off.
mindset. You trying to grow and you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Make the better things out of, you know what I'm saying, what's going on because at the end of the day, you got to have some type of faith and hope that
What effect it
is
is?
going to be something better coming out of this storm. You know what
All
I'm
right, I can see
saying? I
myself
got all the
now.
rain I need. If you don't rain, it don't grow.
True.
So when you say a man says that to you, right? Is it
Hmm.
in situations where a man saying to you, man, I can tell you ain't had no father because you're not following his leadership?
That too is it's either or. That is so many different ways that they can say it.
Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't think it's fair because
Some
men
from
is a
you. Do you think that's fair for you to know that you maybe lack masculine figures or a father figure, and then you are dating or dealing with a man who's trying to get you to follow him? He's telling you like, look, damn, I can see you ain't, you wasn't brought up with this, but and you
No,
said
she's
work.
saying as
You
far as the
said
delivery.
she said work. She ain't say deliverance. You said, damn, work with me, right? I'm
yeah,
with
and
that,
I
but
tell people like, you know what I'm saying, be patient with me because I don't have a problem with
But
submitting.
that's you acknowledging. That's you
Yeah.
acknowledging that you may have a problem with submitting. Because why would somebody ever say that to you?
Mm.
Yeah, you right. But sometimes at the end of the day, it's just like we all trying to do the best we can. No funny. Everybody's still going through they own issues. Everybody got their own mental issues. And us being adults, yes, kids make mistakes. Adults, we make choices, we make decisions. And at the end of the day, some of us act on how we feel and our emotions instead of the factual things.
Instead
But
of the
at the end of the
logic.
day, it is what it is because it is what it is. People gonna do and say what the fuck they want. People gonna make time for who and what they want, and it's gonna continue to go
Hmm.
on and on. History gonna keep repeating itself. We gonna still see shit that's familiar, but it's like life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Life is definitely unpredictable because how all of us talking right now, shit, this could be our last conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate for even talking to all of y'all right now.
You already know it,
We
Dave.
we appreciate you for being here.
So what does that
Yeah.
middle? What does that middle ground look like for ladies who
Nah,
know
that,
they may have a deficiency in their upbringing of masculinity or fatherhood, and they
So
run into a man, and how much should you come into trying to accept that you didn't have that to be like, okay, let me try to get him to lead me, and how much should he understand that you didn't have that to try to give you grace?
it's a 50-50 thing because I'm about to say, so I've actually been told plenty of times, like, okay, it's not the fact that I didn't have a dad, really. It's the fact that I've had mothers and they're strong and I haven't had a dad. So, prime example, today and tomorrow, if I need something fixed, I'm not going to call a man. I'm gonna call my mom. And it was certain things that I was brought up just not even having a man there in my household other than like my brother that I had, like we had to learn from a woman. So
Mhm.
I'm not going. I actually see past some of these things. The man couldn't even teach me this because I had to learn some of these things from my mom. So it's like a 50-50 thing. For me personally, it's 50-50. I know when a man is trying to lead me in the right direction, and I know when a man is not leading me in the right direction. And sometimes we as women be naive and blinded at that time that we're not able to see exactly what's going on. And once you get unblinded, you're able to depict which way you want to go with things. But sometimes not having a man or masculine figure there, it does fuck with you a little bit in a way. And it makes you confused when you're dealing with someone you're trying to see if they're trying to help you or control you.
And then you see men sometimes that grew up without their father and they still trying to, you know what I'm saying, work on becoming a man,
Mm-hmm.
being able to have that type of, leadership, you know, be charismatic. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Because
a
they
lot of
figure it
different
out as they
things.
go too.
Would y'all
Because no
want a
funny.
man that's comfortable with you reaching out to Mon Dukes before him when you have an issue?
No, I want my man to love the fact that I'm gonna blow his phone. Now, I'm not say blow his phone up, but I want a man to appreciate the fact that I
No,
call
Trey,
on
hold
him
on.
for
I got
everything
that now.
because
So
Because that
I'm
was for you,
calling mom.
Didi. My bad. That was for you.
Not, oh, all right, I'm calling mom to that man show up. I'm
I'm
calling.
definitely calling my mom for
But
everything.
do
I
you
call
want a
her
man that's willing to accept that?
Hold
Because I know me as
on.
a
Yeah,
What
but
man,
the man,
I'm gonna feel a
the
what
certain
man
type
ain't
of
ready
way.
yet.
I ain't
So
gonna
I was
lie.
about
If
to
you
say.
tell
mom,
me, oh, I was short on something, or my credit card had a credit card debt, some little sneaky shit that you can have on your own that I could not know about, and you got some little sneaky debt, and you go, oh yeah, I reached out to mom, she paid it for me.
Why, bro? Why you
I'm gonna
not
be
come? Why
mad
you
as
not
shit.
come? Why you not bringing
You
it to
like
the
what?
table? We a
but
So
Trey,
why
team.
you
I
what?
get
Why you?
no, no, no,
The
no, no,
fuck?
no, no, no. I get
Now mom
that.
looking at me like I ain't handling
Like you ain't
No,
like
I
you
no,
ain't
ain't
no,
handling
not
doing
like
No,
business.
that.
but I
Like,
would
Nah,
definitely, I'm
everybody
definitely
gotta
calling
know I
my
handle
man.
business.
I'm definitely
yeah.
calling my nigga because I wouldn't want my nigga to
you gotta
feel
show me that
some
though. Yeah.
type of way. I don't want him to feel demasculated. I don't want him to feel like, oh, what you
Emasculated.
could like
We
what
got you.
you couldn't call me. I'm your nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? And I love when a nigga gives me that reassurance, pours into me like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta pour into each other. It's not just one sided. But I definitely would love for a man to appreciate the fact that, damn, my girl called me for everything because, nigga, I miss you. I love you. Where you at? I care for your safety. I care about your well being because, nigga, we are losing niggas every fucking day.
The main things though.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
don't know about
cherish that
everything.
shit. And I swear to God, let me get in it. Bruh, I'm cherishing my nigga because, bruh, you're loving me and I'm loving you. That's just, you know what I'm saying? We building. It's no mountain that can come between us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm going to hit my mom after, but I'm definitely going to call my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you know, us, not even a black family, but basically black people, one of us. Look, for example, you and your nigga live with each other and you call your grandmother, hey grandma, can I get a couple dollars? Don't you got a nigga? Why the fuck you asking me for a couple dollars?
Mm-hmm.
Black people, black families. I ain't never hear no white people say that shit.
Now I'm about to say mine don't be in instances like that. Like, no, not in no instances like that.
But
But
they'd be like, how much you need though? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's saying,
no, it's
don't you
like
got
it's
a
like
man? Why are you
like
calling me? What are you talking about? Tell me
no,
your
it's like
man don't got it, and then I got you.
I ain't gonna lie. One time I was mad at my best friend one time because at one time I didn't have no job or whatever. And then when I did get a job, she had start asking me for shit, which I didn't mind because that's my best friend. But it's like, nigga, your nigga live with you. Why the fuck you ain't asking him? What the fuck is he doing? Like,
Y'all
you know
want
what
to
I'm
hear a
saying?
wild ass story?
Why not say that?
So look, my
is it
best friend
true?
is. I swear to God, it is. I'm not. I don't play
No
games with people
shade.
like that. I ain't on no scooter with a nigga on a bike living with a baby mother that's homeless type shit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Now
we
you're
not.
throwing
Hey, don't
shade.
try to come for me, bruh.
Now
This
you're
the
throwing
story was
shade.
true, bruh.
Did that bring her back to the
I was
mic?
just I had to be
Yeah,
devil's advocate,
we ain't
man.
Nah,
about to
nah.
In
Hold
the
on. Wait,
life of
wait.
the
Time
show,
out.
man.
Time out. Time out. Y'all see what she just did,
Tell your
right?
story, man.
Y'all hold on. Time out. Time out. Y'all see what she just did? The female asked, "Is it true?" Taking a shot at Shorty,
I
but
didn't
she
even
act like
ask
I
that
was
no
the one taking
shade.
the shot. That's crazy
No,
work.
But
you
it's
But
just
just
did
anyway,
all
not
that, and then
about
I
you
came and
always do too
rebuttal. Don't do
much. So
that. Come
that
on,
it
we all
gotta be
adults.
shade towards you at every angle. I said no shade. You just had to throw in the scooter and all you had
Yeah,
to
brother man, you did throw in
Exactly.
details.
like
yeah,
you
yeah,
had to do that.
Throwing his
yeah,
light
yeah.
skin all
And
over
trying
it.
to throw the
Come
spotlight
on,
on
man.
Oh, he sprinkled
Hey,
that light skinned juice up in there.
He had to. That's what they do, man.
Let's see you
man, don't make me take
shining.
my.
You
I'm
got
about to
them
Tell
take
your
my.
nails and
story,
shit
man.
shining.
As soon as y'all shut the fuck up for a second, please. I mean, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, see, it's the
As soon as
delivery. I
y'all,
Dun,
like
as
that.
soon as
dun,
soon as y'all,
Captain
as soon
Bias.
as y'all calm down, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna say. So look, my best friend is a girl, right? She gay now, but she called me, asked me for $20 one day. I'm like, all
Ain't you the
right,
nigga?
cool, pull up,
Wait, no.
right? No, no, no. The kicker is her boyfriend drove her there to get the money.
All right, hold
She's
on. All
gay
right, go ahead.
now.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I just like go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, no, she's gay now, but at that point she had a boyfriend. So it's like that's kind of crazy. That's like to the point of which I was saying is like calling somebody else instead of reaching out to your nigga. But her nigga was in the house in the car with her when she was pulling up to get the money.
that was the story.
That's why
Yeah, okay. Now that's wild as shit because
that's why
I
she
get
said
it that you would miss make it happen. You try and get some money for
But
you
you
and the
gave her
nigga,
the
but
money.
why the yeah? Because
Why
I'm
would
You're
I
the
looking
not give her
like
the
sweet best
money?
friend.
what the fuck is
Why
this
would I
nigga?
not give her the money?
I
You
wouldn't
knew
even
she
say
had to do
I wouldn't say you
talking
sweet,
about.
but you should have at least been like, "Fuck is this nigga doing?" Like
You're the
he in your
sweet
front
best
seat,
friend. Of
he
course
can't
she
give you
called you.
$20. Fuck
oh
going
my
on?
god.
Oh,
Shit,
So,
sweet best friend.
she,
now niggas can't
she
be
on my,
good men.
she on my heels with this sweet shit. Like
Nah.
I'm glad that Shorty said I wouldn't call it sweet, but yeah. Why would I not give her the
If you
money?
knew she had a dude and then she pulls up with the dude and you still gave her the money, what you talking about?
I mean,
What's
that's
wrong
his
with
best
that?
friend though.
Nah,
What's wrong with that?
that's not accountable at all.
Hold
I
on, what's
mean,
wrong with
why
him
I
giving
not?
her
mean,
the
what
money?
if they
That's
had
her.
somebody
Like, what does that got to do with
on
the
Hold
business that
on.
they had
relationship?
already?
I mean,
What
I
Well,
why
get
would
it,
let's
but
hear
like,
what let's hear what
hold on,
Marcus
let
got
me
to
ask my
say. We
question.
couldn't hear what Marcus had to say.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
go ahead,
I was
Marcus.
saying like, what does that got to do with just because she pulled up with a dude? What does that got to do with their arrangement? They got a financial arrangement. They're best friends. He didn't say his girlfriend did this. Like he said his.
No, the point was the fact that females be having a dude. So the point I was making was he added on his story. I'm like, all right, but you knew she had a dude and you still giving the money out. That's sweet.
That's his best friend. How
That's
does
his
that
That's
make?
best
not
friend.
sweet.
That's not his
Cause
How
you
girlfriend.
the
best
male
friend?
best friend. So it's like you the male best friend.
How
Nigga,
is
you
it
know what's
sweet though?
going on.
How
Hey,
is it
how
sweet?
about this panel?
Nah, I ain't about to ask my
I
male
don't
best
feel about that.
friend.
Do male best friends exist?
Yep,
Male best friends do exist.
they
No.
sure do.
Not when a girl with somebody like they exist when a female is single.
Oh yeah,
But
I don't know
like
about
when
that.
you got a dude, I don't have no male best friend. It's
I,
my
I
nigga,
have
my
a
nigga,
male
my
best
nigga.
friend,
I feel
so
like that's not a. I feel like
I
that's
I
not
have
a
a
real.
male best
I'm
friend.
about to say I
That's
can't.
not a real thing.
Is it?
It's my nigga,
Is
my
any?
nigga, my
Hold on.
nigga. If I got a
But I
dude, it's
think
no
it
male best
but
friend. I'm
how but
sorry.
honestly, on my thing on that, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's sweet because you gave your best friend money because at the end of the day it could have been a different financial situation. What if
Situation.
she called and asked you, hey bro, can I get this? What if she had
I
$100 and
mean,
he
he
had
said it was
$80?
$20, so I felt
Yeah.
like it
So it's
wasn't
like what
a
if she was trying to
large
get
value
to
of a situation.
what if
That's
she
why
was
I said
trying to get
that's
to a
it.
certain amount or she needed some sneaky money and she didn't want to ask her nigga
But is
or
that all
she
the
you
more
know what I'm
reason
saying?
why a nigga can't give her
No,
twenty
no, no.
dollars?
They
Like
they
the
both
fuck?
was they
Now
both
I'm
was
about to
at the
say
point they
in
was living
that
paycheck to
situation,
paycheck.
it don't really matter. That was the arrangement that she had with her best friend. So I mean,
Yeah, and that's her best friend. So
that's
it's
her
just
best
like
friend.
I don't think
That
it's
don't.
wrong, but
I
I
I
don't
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 think
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 it's
male
wrong
best
to
friends
that,
exist
but you
when
don't think
you're in a
now,
relationship.
I
Do
don't think
they
it's
probably
exist?
wrong
didn't
to
even know
not ask a
where
question
he just
like,
was
"Hey, so
over
what's
there. You
like
never know.
you good?" Shit like that.
Do male best friends exist, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, how
This
many women?
is
Let
the
me
thing.
see.
Today's
One,
generation
two.
has changed the narrative of male best friends because if actually what I actually have just learned.
Temptation is a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and I just actually learned something about a lot of people. Like most male people that call they female blue males, they be fucking them or have. They may not fuck them at that present time,
Nah, I ain't on
but they
that.
have fucked them. Now, my male best friend, nah, we don't got nothing like that going on. But it makes it a little questionable with nowadays how people move with their male quote unquote.
Now, specifically to the lady, is nothing going on, and y'all think male best friends exist because y'all not willing to give it to the man?
Mm,
Oh five, you gotta ask that again because it broke up on my end.
Like basically, do you think it's only a friendship between you and the male because you're not willing to go that route or you're not willing to get it up?
Oh yeah, dudes
You
don't really
say
be
that
our
better than
friend
me.
for real. The nigga not really our friend. Like I don't
no,
know
I have
why females is thinking that a nigga is. I mean, I'm just telling my perspective. Now let's not, let me not speak for all the women. All right, but from my perspective, I don't think like cause I be trying to friend zone the shit out of niggas. And they be like, "We not friends. Like, I don't want to be your friend." I don't know. So it's like they can't like men not really trying to be our friend for real. They just will settle for that to be around.
so I definitely get that too, cause it goes hand in hand. It is men out here that aren't just thinking about sex. It is men out here that really are your best friend, niggas who really want to be your friend and really want to see you successfully win.
So you don't think
And
eventually they trying to hit Amina?
I'm not saying that they not going to try to, but it's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
niggas who not going to try their hand because the everything is
That's why I said they
solidified.
settling for
Y'all
friends.
already got everything. You know what I'm saying? Down pat, y'all locked in. Like I got niggas right now, still to this day, they don't look at me like, oh yeah, I'm trying to hit or I'm trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I
So
know
you
Trey
feel like if
Five
you
for
How do
present
you
the
know
years.
that,
opportunity,
nigga?
you gonna feel like that?
Until you call that nigga on a drunk night, tell him you horny as a motherfucker, your
Yeah,
pussy wet
nah,
as
for
shit.
real.
Bruh, no funny.
I would
Me
never tell y'all to call them niggas, but it would not go how y'all think.
and I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I known Trey Five for years. I could call this nigga on anything. He
I was
never
about to
been on no shit
say
like that.
That's just
I
you
don't
and
know.
Five. That you
Oh,
can't
I
get don't
love
get
that
him with
right
it.
there.
That's
I
just
like
you
what
and
y'all
Five.
did right there.
Him.
I like
Nah,
what
cause
y'all did right
No,
I'm
you
there.
not
cheated.
even
No,
on the
you
diet
cheated.
right now. But when I
Hold on, no,
linked
you
up, good,
cheated.
I
You
look good
cheated.
and all that. I'm not
No,
cheating
you
But
on
you
none of
know
cheated.
that. But
what?
I'm
But maybe
saying,
not.
No,
Maybe
you
you and
cheated
him
by using. You can't. No, you
like that.
cheated by
But if
using
you,
five. That was a cheat move. That you cheated. That's a cheat
dog,
code.
I known Five all my life.
why
Like,
are you basing it on Five?
bruh, I'm saying that.
That's a
Because
cheat
Cause I'm a
code.
you
Chico.
know, you know
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one. I
you,
like that. I
that
like
nigga a
that.
cheat
I
code. You, that's
like
a cheat
that.
code, man. Oh,
Y'all
That was a
wow.
good cheat code, Amina.
Y'all
yeah, that's a cheat code.
you
wow.
gonna use Five. What about the other 20 niggas that we don't know?
All right,
Cause,
I can.
hold on, cause your exact words. I got plenty of niggas that blah blah blah, and then you be like, yeah, like five.
Right.
Like, of course you gonna go to the one main cheat, the one cheat code that you got on in that group of people that you speaking of.
Now I'm about to say, me personally,
But no
I,
funny out of
on the first
everybody,
post, somebody
that
do
nigga
it, they be like,
never tried to try his hand on none of that. And I'm not only saying that because this is his motherfucking session. That's some real shit. Like,
That's him. He's a different type of dude. Y'all got a different type of relationship. That don't
I
I
know,
mean
think it all.
I
I think it all depends on who
like
on
basing it on
on.
Five. This
I
ain't
don't know.
Five
The
thing.
I know,
niggas is talking in this one.
I know him.
At my young
I
age,
know him more
guys,
than
and
all of
this
I,
y'all
for my
know. So I
sisters.
understand
I think
why
they
you.
trying to
I
hit.
understand why you used him as the cheat code.
but okay.
It's the cheat code.
A vicious Chico.
But you still haven't mentioned that one other person in that group of people.
Okay, so me and my boy best friend Marcus, we don't look at each other like that. Me and my boy best friend, Bam, we don't look at each other like that either. Like,
So you
we
saying you
check
got
each
a
other.
list? You saying you got a list of dudes on a drunk night? If you call them, they wouldn't do nothing with you.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of list.
Take that cap off.
I'm dead serious. I can
Take the
definitely
cap
call
off.
them. I'm dead serious.
Take the cap off. I
They
bet
gon'
you.
Now, of course,
I
you
call
just said that.
you on the line. Can you get Bam
No,
on the line right now?
I
Call.
ain't even gonna lie to you.
Get Bam
I'm
on the
not
line.
even gonna lie to you.
no.
Get Bam on
I
the
don't
line.
even got it.
I bet you I change your
I don't
opinion.
even got a list like that. And I know a lot of niggas that are real life try the fuck out their hand. And I
I
know
know
that they
niggas who gonna
try
try
their
their
hand. But
hand now, but I'm saying
I got
I
Hey,
got niggas
Don't
that I can
don't
a
real life
misplace y'all
call.
probably
beauty.
two
Don't
hands tall niggas
underestimate
that
y'all
will like,
beauty.
nah.
Niggas don't have to be horny. Just don't underestimate y'all growth, y'all beauty. People knowing y'all, seeing y'all be
I get it, but I
succeeding,
got some
keeping
niggas
y'all
I can
shit
real
together.
call and they be like, fuck type shit is you on?
See, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
come on
It's
I,
over.
I
I
it's
can
don't want to
fill
do
a
no.
whole
this,
room
but
full of niggas that'd be
Just
like,
because you
like,
a
you
nigga,
really want to do
niggas don't
this?
have to
fuck,
hit every
fuck
niggas
my
don't have to
shit.
hit everything moving, just like females don't. I hate when
Hey,
niggas
that
be
nigga
like,
be like this.
Oh, nah,
Fuck type shit is you on? I'm on the way right now, but what the fuck is you on? That's exactly what he gonna be doing. He gonna be just like that.
Nah.
Yeah, on the way,
I gotta
waiting
make
for
sure
that
you all right,
call.
Bestie.
Hey,
Where
what you
you at,
on?
Bestie?
Hey, been
Yeah,
Nigga be
waiting
I'm
like,
about
for
to come pick you
years.
up.
What you talking
nah, nigga
about?
like, hold on. You good? Hold on, let me
And he
put
gonna
this
have
seatbelt
all
on.
the
You
shit that
good?
you like because he know you.
He
oh
Date
gonna
my
he,
all the
god, I'm
way in.
done.
he gonna
What?
I'm
he gonna pull
done.
in. He gonna grab the weed out the cut. He gonna reach in the back and pull a
So
Don bottle out.
is that to say that women and men can't have a simple platonic friendship?
Cause I love platonic friendships. I got a whole bunch of
Is
platonic
that to
friendships.
say that a man
Niggas be
and a woman
trying their
can
You
hand and
had
it's
those
like I'm gonna
relationships
smack the
in
shit
only
out that
themselves
relationships.
girl.
not be platonic with one another without having any sexual favors or wanting any sex?
I
I
only
mean,
got
you
one.
can, but I'm saying I feel like that door is always open if y'all not like
I
blood
don't know.
related.
Yeah, cause if you swing a nigga door, best believe he trying to walk through
Yeah.
that
In a
motherfucker.
relationship, no.
I don't know because I only got one. I only got one female friend that I didn't hit.
See,
Yeah.
So
I got a
That's what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
female friends that I didn't hit, but if the door was to swing, like I
you'll
definitely
hit him.
Oh,
Exactly.
he gonna swing that door.
I was just I was hey look, and I was about to finish it off and say the one that I didn't hit is not because I don't want to hit.
yeah. Hey,
It's
bro,
because
I
he
didn't know
didn't
that
let
was
you
you. What's
hit,
up, bro?
right?
I'm just respecting the boundaries until she throw the pussy.
Exactly, and that's what
Until
I'm saying.
yeah.
I don't know, but they even if they was like that, they don't show that. You know what I'm saying?
Bravo, he
But
said he
me,
didn't know that
like
was you. He
me
said,
and
what's
one
up?
of my male best friends, he be like, "Fuck
Huh? What
no!"
you
Like,
say, fam?
Oh, nah, bro, I just said I didn't know that was you. What's up, bro?
Oh shit! Hey, oh you didn't? Yo, what's up, fool?
You know, you had your, you know, you captain alias.
I'm Captain Everything. Captain Cut You Off. Captain Bias. Captain Everything.
I mean, okay, cut
Nah,
you.
you did.
For
Nah, he definitely was cutting. Well, but I don't know what episode you
The,
was on this joint. He definitely
it
was
wasn't
Captain
on
cutting the
this
cut
women
one.
off.
off.
It was the
He was
Sice
cutting the
Room.
women off something crazy.
Cut
No, it was
off.
Yeah,
the Sice
He
Room.
was
Couple of
going
times.
off, y'all. He would not let.
A
He
couple
had
of
foot
times.
on the bitch's necks, and he was not letting up. He had still boots on. Don't
Oh,
black
the
Oh
out.
no, it
Walmart
wasn't
joints.
this one. Yeah. Yep, the
He had the
Walmart
regular
Jones.
boots
Yeah.
on,
The
Mo.
Yes, he
Walmart
had
joint.
Slim.
still boots on.
Hey,
He had the
I had
Walmart
to.
blickies on.
Hey, look, and you know why I had the Walmart Jones on? Because the money I saved on them boots, I put it somewhere else more worth it. It was
Investment.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
it was you know what I'm saying. It was invested into something that was way more worth than you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
I put it on a different kind of foot,
They
not my.
cap that best friend shit off. I don't know. Only way I see it, it'd be like it's because I look at all my hood, what I would call best friends that ain't blood, but I look at all my hood as hood sisters. That's the
Hmm.
only thing I can look at as like a best. But I have no female like best friends. You like
Hmm.
a hood sister.
Hmm.
Sisters, we you know we siblings through like real shit. You with my man. We you know what I'm saying. Whatever the fuck it is.
Hmm.
But that shit,
They
I
your
don't know
sister
about
from a
that.
different mister type shit.
I can't say I
Hmm.
had a. I can't say that
That's a
shit, y'all.
cliche.
I ain't gonna know. Cause
Yeah,
everybody
all
that look at me like y'all my hood, yeah, I look at y'all like sister. Like, it ain't no nothing. I'm gonna meet. I want to meet your baby father. Like, I want to meet all them niggas. I'll be able to play spades with them niggas, hug them niggas, shoot dice with
Hmm.
them niggas, eat
Meet
barbecue with
my
them niggas.
kids, all that
Yeah,
shit.
I don't think I could do that as a bestie though. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Cause that's not how I would represent myself to another man. Like, yeah, this my bestie. No, this my sister, bro. I know her for fucking 15 plus years, bro. We blood ain't gonna do nothing else. Like
Yeah, like
Yeah,
we realize
we
locked
all
I
in.
don't use
family in this
I
shit.
don't
We all
use the
know
word
too many
bestie.
people.
I can
We
see
all
that.
Yeah,
know too
that shit
many
is
people.
sassy to
We
me.
family,
I
bro.
can
I
So
see
wish a
that.
like
nigga would be like, hey,
bestie,
bestie.
like
No,
I'll be like,
I
what's up,
don't.
best?
Mm-mm.
I would
No,
Or, you know what
no,
I'm saying? What's up,
no.
that
best friend?
bestie shit. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
with
Sometimes I
that.
do be
It
thinking
kind
like I'm
of
too grown to keep calling my best friend, but it's like that's my best friend. So
That's my home. Yeah.
I only say best friend because three people in my
But
yeah,
my
that do
those brothers
exist.
past.
become your
Best friend
family
do
too.
exist though. I can't lie. Like best
Three
friend do
people in my
exist,
past
guys.
have the same exact first name. So if I just say this name,
That's fine.
well, motherfucker gonna look at me like, well, which one? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I only refer to her as best friend to other people that don't know, or when I'm talking about her in a conversation. Like when I talk to her, I call her by her name, or I call her bruh,
Yeah,
because she gay now.
me too. Oh, not bruh. But me and my
Yeah.
best friends call each other bruh. We don't call each other sis.
Huh?
That's because y'all.
No, we just I don't know. Like every time we see each other, we like, hey, bruh, what you doing, bruh?
Oh
Like we
yeah.
don't be, hey, sis. Like we are sisters. Like you know what I'm saying. We became family. Their family is my family. My
Yeah, y'all
family is
just
their
Chris
family.
babies. I feel you.
Even with my boy best friends, they family too.
So how are we gonna get everybody? How are we gonna get you women married? Like, what is the disconnection in the dating landscape right now?
Nobody wants to be
Where
married.
y'all feel like y'all so good and y'all so upper echelon than the
No,
dating
the men are
scene right now,
trash. We don't want them.
to where everybody is trash and y'all have nothing to work on. Like, panel, come on, let
Everybody just needs to heal. Why
everybody.
does everybody have to be pressured into being with someone? Why can't everybody just heal and take care of themselves?
Well,
I
how we
want to
know
be
somebody
single
who?
right now. I ain't gonna lie. I want to work on myself and heal myself properly, so
That's so
I can
good.
learn how to love somebody else properly.
See?
Hey, what is that? And what is everybody healing from?
Trauma.
I'm I'm traumatized like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
The womb holds trauma. We're birthed into trauma, Marcus.
Like y'all saying, real life
Even
trauma,
having
the trauma.
children
Childhood
out of
traumas, life
wedlock is
traumas,
trauma.
reality, all that. Shit, trauma bonds. You meet motherfuckers when you grieving.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like to fuck with you when you vulnerable.
Mm.
It be a lot of
Everybody
different
needs to
shit.
protect their peace and
Hmm.
reevaluate
And their
what
energy
peace is.
because it's like a battery. Once that shit is drained, you can't get that shit back.
I feel like a lot of people have been in some like wild situation, and I just don't have those experiences, so I really can't even like. really be.
And that's okay because at the end of the
But
day,
that's
you're gonna have your own experiences that we don't. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way, like a vice versa thing, and it's just like we gonna experience more shit, even if you didn't experience no wild shit, you going to because it's life.
and that's
You
why it's
can't.
fair for you to have somebody, right? I mean, it wouldn't it be fair for him to be with somebody who isn't traumatized? So if you're saying you haven't gone through certain things, it will only be fair for you to deal with someone who has not or who is healed to deal with you to love you properly.
Yeah, because you would be able to see things in a different light, and then you'd be like, "Damn, so this would have really felt like to feel this," or "I understand this now because you were here to help me realize that it's not all about that."
I just feel like my perspective on life, I got a different outlook. I feel like when it comes to like true happiness, like only one self can bring you true happiness for real, for
I
real.
want peace, Mo.
Yeah, but hurt people, and it's a bunch of hurt people dating other people and hurting people. So we
Mm-hmm.
have to take a pause. Like if
Oh, I
everybody
see him
just
in the back.
heals, we
What's
can
up,
have
little
a
Trey
moment
Five?
for self.
Hurtful.
People don't even love themselves to even know how to love other people.
Mm-hmm. And then sometimes people love other people, or they love pleasing other people, and they don't even love themselves.
Mhm.
And it's like you have to love yourself, but it's like you just love loving other people. Sometimes that's me, sometimes it's not. Because I love helping other motherfuckers. I love helping people. Because it's like I think that's my little passion on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. I like being genuine. I love showing motherfuckers that genuine shit. Cause it's like, bro, you gonna get that shit with me. I don't give a fuck. I don't know who telling you what, who asking you this, who trying to motivate you. I don't know if they trying to do this shit, but I'm gonna try to do my best to do it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
God in you.
like I'm
That's
gonna
all.
sing your shit. You gonna remember me when I'm gone, nigga. Like no
That's
funny.
God in you. That's God using you, and you got to keep doing that. Don't ever change that.
Yeah, cause it's like you gonna feel this shit like that shit real love, and it's like I always hit motherfuckers. I check on people. People would think, oh, it's something behind it. Nah, nigga, I'm just checking to see how you is. How are you mentally? Like even when we first got on here, I ain't trying to pull up this subject, but I asked Trey Five, how are you mentally? His mother just passed. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma ask you, like, what's up? How is you? I ain't talked to you. I seen you at the cookout, but we, you know what I'm saying? We was on some cookout shit. Now we in here
Right.
talking. We talking some real shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'ma ask you, how is you? Shit, I
And
just
like,
lost
look,
my man Curdy. He just killed himself. I'm at peace because I know for a fact my man wanted to be with his son. Me and him had our own conversation at my friend Courtney's funeral. He said, I'm not going to be able to take it no more. It's not gonna last that long. I'm proud of him for lasting this long, a year and 6 months. His son just died last year, a day after his birthday, and he was buried on his own birthday. So I see why my man did that shit. Everybody, oh, he's selfish, oh, he this and that. That nigga said he don't want nobody else taking care of his child but him. Nobody knows how that feels until they're in that predicament or situation. So it's just like it's so much shit. Like everybody opinionated. Yes, it's a free will, but it's just like certain comments we already know right from wrong. If you know that it's gonna make somebody, if you don't have that respect and you like, I'm gonna just keep my comment to myself, then you should just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up
And
because
mental
people
health
don't know
is
how to
not
keep their
discussed
comments to themselves.
properly. It's not
Yeah, and
discussed
it's
properly in the Black community at all, and that's why I
and
advocate so viciously for it.
and that's
Because
the reason
especially
why
with
I'm gonna give my
suicide.
man Trey Five his flowers too, because that nigga
Yeah.
be on his mental health shit too.
Yeah.
He really, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather give motherfuckers they flowers, give a fuck who it is. I'm gonna give your flowers while you here because why the fuck should we gotta wait till we dead? I wanna be
Yeah.
loved like a dead motherfucker. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's facts.
And that's the reason why I'm always like, even with my Muslim bros, I'm Muslim. I
I'm
talk to my
Muslim too.
brothers.
Salam
I
alaikum,
be
sister.
wow, alaikum assalam. I be telling my brothers, man, what's up? When you gonna go to Juma? These niggas be looking at me like I'm tripping, and I'm like, I'm not tripping, nigga. You ain't take your shahada just to be out here salaming niggas. You going to Juma, you getting your head in them books, you reading the Quran, you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. Trapping and getting haram money, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but it's the cutter of Allah. So you get karma, you know what I'm saying? You playing, you scamming with people bank accounts, you already know where that end up. You know what I'm saying? It might last a little couple months, couple maybe couple years. but that shit gonna catch up to you. And not even that, it's all in a lost plan. All of us got our own different story. We all got our own different book. Everything is preordained. But it's just like try to make the best out of everything because we don't know how much time we got. And I ain't about to excuse me, I ain't about to sit here and waste my time on some bullshit because I don't know how much time I got.
And would you watch your movie? Old
What
nigga
you
said that
mean?
shit to me a long ass time ago. That shit stuck
You
to me.
said watch my movie of my life how it
Yes,
played
would you?
out. Fuck
And that,
yeah, I'll watch
that's
that shit
right,
over and over again because all of my experiences, everything is for a reason, a season, a lesson, or a blessing. So all four of them, I'm appreciative. I'm grateful for everything I do have and everything I don't have. I'ma get. But it's like, bro, I would watch that shit all day because that made me who the fuck I am today. I don't regret shit.
nigga said that.
I done did some bad shit and I done did some good shit. But I'm gonna continue to do some more good shit.
Yeah, to keep you humble every day. Of make sure you getting up and doing something. To like, would you watch your movie? How
Fuck
many
yeah.
days would you take off if you was watching your movie? Nigga, you'll be or your series. You'll be skipping episodes like a motherfucker.
I would, you know what? Not even
Not
skipping
not us, but I'm
episodes.
saying depending on like when you don't think of it like that, that shit make you get up and wanna and give yourself a great episode every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah,
No
because
matter
and then
who's
on top
watching.
of that, you gotta give yourself your flowers. You gotta be giving yourself them pats on the back for your small accomplishments. Even if it wasn't big for nobody else, that was big for you. You made big steps. Even if don't nobody applaud you, fuck them. You ain't gotta get no attention. You don't
Mm.
gotta prove shit to nobody but yourself that you can do it. I challenge myself on a daily basis. Shit, bitch, you better
Where's
get
the
up.
Then what line? Where's the line of that? Where's the line of where we only focus on our own validation and what? How far do we only focus on our own validation to where it comes inconsiderate to everybody else that we live in the world with?
Everybody won't consider that selfish.
No, we have to be at this time. We have to be very selfish,
I mean,
very high vibrated confidence, but not like egotistical. You know?
I wouldn't even say selfish. I'm too selfless. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
I'm
no,
just coming.
selfish
is
sister.
that a
Like you have to be
is that
selfish for you, your
is
family.
is that a such thing though? Being too selfless
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the point of why we have to be so selfish.
Yeah, because if you so selfless, you pouring into others and ain't nobody pouring in your cup. And I got a couple people pouring in my cup, but I don't got a few. You know what I'm saying?
But are
If
we
that makes
pouring into
sense.
people's cup for people to pour in ours?
I mean, who wouldn't want their cup to be poured in? I ain't trying to be starving. I love to learn. Give me the juice. You know me.
But but does that not
No,
dictate
I mean,
on what
it's
you
not.
do every day and where you put yourself
It's.
at?
I might say it's not even forced. It's not even forced. So like, oh, I pour your cup, you pour into mine.
Yeah, it's not
It's
like
not
I'm
like that.
doing that.
I'm
Like
not
it's
just saying.
not like I'm
It's
out here
not.
like, oh, I want
I
to go help
know.
the homeless people because I want the blessings. No, that's
No,
wild as
you have
shit.
to seek people that have more education, more resources, more, you know what I'm saying, things than you, and you have to figure out how to get up under them so they can, and then you know what I'm saying, persuade them that you're valuable enough for them to pour into your cup. The majority of the people
Most of
that comes that we pull in be what family members, friends, but those are people that we know we can't get the same reciprocation from. So at what point do we understand that and then know that we have to put ourselves in better situations around other people outside of what our upbringing and our
That's the
family has exposed
selfishness.
us
That's the
to
So,
where
selfishness.
we can get pulled, get our cups pulled into from those
I
other people.
get it. You
But then
like you
how though?
changing.
Because them niggas ain't doing that for free, Isaiah.
Yeah, you
You have
changing
to
who
go
you.
put that motherfucking work in. I know from
mm-hmm.
example. When
Yeah,
you leave
changing
from
who you
what you
hang
from
around.
to try
All
to go
that
to something
shit.
else, you gotta
That's
go be so
selfish. You gotta
selfless
be,
to
yeah.
those people that way you gotta put some work in for them to even look at you like that.
But you still gotta show up as yourself. And a motherfucker, it take for a motherfucker to really actually want to understand you and actually want to give a fuck. You know what I'm
But
saying?
who
It be
does that?
people. I mean, some people is shit. You never know. You see a whole bunch of motherfuckers outside, and it's like you'll feel that shit. You'll
Isaiah,
feel.
You know how
hey,
hard
You'll
it is
Isaiah,
feel
to
you
when.
give a
need to get
fuck,
some water. Your thoughts are a little cloudy right now.
huh?
Shut the hell up.
My thoughts.
Now, Isaiah,
All
Oh
right,
shit.
let me talk about.
Azira?
her thoughts are a little cloudy.
Azira?
Oh
That
nigga,
was
don't talk
Amina
tonight.
talking.
Oh, no.
That was me.
Yeah, this. Oh, you. Yeah, you need to get some water, man. Your thoughts a little cloudy.
No, they not cloudy. I got ADHD. I tend to move on to a lot of shit. I'm thinking about like 10 different things at one time. I can't help it. That's just how I live.
You gotta slow down and try to transcend your thoughts and think full circle on things.
Think full circle on things is crazy.
So do y'all? So do y'all agree what
Shameless
he's
plug.
saying?
Shameless plug. I don't know what aspect and what context he's saying it though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, just gotta think full circle with everything. Like, when you come up with a viewpoint or something, you just gotta think about everything, like all of the aspects.
Is it a viewpoint in particular that she came up with that you don't feel like she thought it all the way through?
I mean, yeah, like a lot of things. Like she went on a rant about a lot of stuff. It wasn't full circularly thought out. I mean, she touched on just a lot of different things. That was
Hence the name of the pod, brother man. She talks, we listen.
Yeah.
I create this so they could, you know what I'm saying, get their thoughts out in the air so we can have these type of conversations to, you know what I'm saying, structure, organize, all of us build bridges, middle grounds, agree to disagree, or come to ways where we do agree. But that's why you gotta give her more context. If you try and like give her some game, you gotta let her know, like, nah, you said this and blah blah blah. Like, cause I think that's what she looking. She looking for that right now. I ain't gonna hold you. She actually
That's
wanna.
what
Yeah,
the
she looking for the
podcast
game
about.
you
We all
dropping. Yeah,
talking.
she looking for the game you dropping, but you just gotta be a little bit more specific so
I
she can
mean,
understand.
all right, so look, boom. So she touched on the mental health aspect when she was going into just like summarizing things, and she mentioned Curdy. Just like her viewpoints on that. Then she stated that she was Muslim. By her being Muslim and Curdy doing what he doing, that doesn't align with Islam at all. Like I just then you were saying like then from that you went on to talking about uh like selfish people when she brought up like being selfish and like being selfish and selfish and selfless. You was like your viewpoint on that. I feel like you didn't really think about like how you have to be selfish in order to be able to help others. Just a couple of things, like, and that was just you just said a couple of things, and I just feel like you ain't fully think out like what you were saying. Just feel like you.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, before you
I can
rebuttal, I want you to also know that, brother man, I'm glad you expounded and you was comfortable enough to do that because this is the We Talk Back segment.
uh-huh.
So I already noticed she was receptive to your gems. So everybody in that, in a cool space, and we all love each other. So kick your knowledge.
So I definitely agree to that, but it's like, okay, for example, I don't want to keep taking, like, I don't want to feel like I'm taking the spotlight or I'm talking too much, because at the end of the day, this is a podcast for us to talk and to understand, because at the end of the day, even on this podcast, like I said, each one could teach one. We're all learning new things. Even if we don't talk about this shit on a daily basis, this is stimulating our brains. So yes, I am Muslim. Yes, we don't agree. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely not with killing yourself, harming yourself. But me as a human being, I get where he came from, subhanAllah. But I cannot control that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not Allah. That's between him and Allah. He's not even Muslim. And I just lost my brother last month. My brother just got killed last month. So I'm still grieving. But mental health, yes, a lot of stuff has to be talked about. And with the selfless and selfish stuff, yes, I understand. Yes, I do. It comes a time in life. Yes, you do have to be selfish with yourself. You have to be selfish with certain things that you give, because it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that ain't gonna give what you giving. It's motherfuckers out here that's probably gonna give more than what you giving. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, and I pay attention to things on all aspects, for real, because like I'm saying, when I first started talking, you can't be one sided all the time. You gotta, even with stories, it's three sides: the lie, the truth, and the real story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of different shit. But I definitely love the fact that you gave your input and you were paying attention, because some people, a lot of people, all of us, you know what I'm saying? I like to hear feedback. I love to hear feedback. I don't want to just keep talking to a motherfucker. Tell me where you think I went wrong or how I could go different about a situation. I like that.
See how she received it? You got a rebuttal? Okay, brother, man. I feel like you received that pretty well, too.
He got off of it.
Oh, damn.
What was his name on it?
Full circle. He definitely got off. The fuck?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you received that pretty well.
Yeah, me too.
And that's
What
why
you,
even and when I
I seen
first
you
got
already
on
went in the
here,
gyms, though. You wasn't even being, like, combative or nothing. Oh, but you, even when he was, like, pushing back, you wasn't, you was, like, just asking what exactly are you talking about. I love that.
yeah, cause I could take. I mean, you have to like. It's not even about having tough skin. You gotta be able to like. I realized when I growing up, I hated rejection. I hate even when people be like, "Let your haters be your motivators." I hate having haters. I don't want nobody to hate me, bro. Like I want you to love me. I'm too
Bye,
loving for you to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah.
night night. Peace.
No,
So,
no, yeah. I know things.
good night, guys.
Honestly, I'm with her. I'm cleaning up, about to do the same
It's
thing.
not that I ain't gonna lie. It ain't that I don't want haters. I don't want haters, and I don't know why you hate me.
Yeah, cause it's
If
like
I know why, I could live with it. But not knowing why, I'll be like,
yeah, and it's like it'll make you feel like you envying me, and it's just like it be like, bruh, I swear to God, when I first found out it was people that was hating on me or envying me, and I'm just like, how you envying me? It's like when you see people who's trying to be your like a paste to your copy. You know what I'm saying? Like people copycat like shit, and they just be like, bruh. Like even when it come down to certain people I know or hang around or affiliate myself with, they trying to wear the certain same things I got on. They be like, where you get that from? I ain't gatekeeping. I'm not gonna gatekeep at all. But it's like, why you trying to get the same exact thing as me and you trying to wear it at the same time? We not Mary Kate and Ashley, bitch. Like, fuck, we is not twins. Is you cool? Like, I don't like shit like that. Like, even when I see a bitch, she be like, she see me with a nigga I'm fucking with or my nigga or something. He got a brother. Bitch, you let me know that you want to fuck my nigga. You want somebody to look just like my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you with if you with your men, that's why men don't bring they bitches out around the way or they bitches out where they go at or do this and that because you don't need no nigga. Oh, I see you, bro. Or she got some friends. She got a sister that look like her. No, cause you let me know that you trying to fuck my bitch. Like it's just realistically, I'm a hood nigga, but I'm a female. I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of brothers. I got men that I hang around. I understand how niggas view shit. I understand how women view shit. So it's just like I'm very transparent. I love to listen. I love to understand because everybody is always assuming, and it could be this, it could be that. You never know a person's situation until you get to know them. And that's back, even that situation when you was talking about that shit earlier with that story with the girl. That's where it all boils down to getting to know the person that you're dealing with. It's a lot of people out here that got kids with motherfuckers they don't even know. It's a lot of motherfuckers that knew the people that they had kids with, and as soon as that kid got here, shit changed. And that's why, no funny, I'm scared to have kids, because I don't want to be in that. I kill a nigga. You think you gonna get me pregnant? And I gotta get this motherfucker? But look, sorry y'all, I got
happen way
ADHD.
more often than you think.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, I'm about to call my boo because he on here watching too. But yeah, I definitely wanted to come on here, and I'm gonna hit you on your own time because I
Yeah, hit
definitely
me
was
up.
just trying to see how you was mentally though. That's why I asked you that earlier
You know, nigga trying day by day this shit.
because I want to give you your flowers too. Cause no funny, you cool, calm, and collective right now, and people should be appreciative of that because you still we yes we know life goes on, but it's like yeah. For
Yeah.
us to be strong and
Damn,
you strong as shit.
y'all cutting it up. I mean, y'all closing it out.
It's a lot of
I'm
Well,
people
sorry.
man,
in
I'm
here
cause
though.
let me take, let me at least take it off live real quick. Hold on one second.
about to say because I see the boxes went from like 7 to like
Mm.
Tonight we peel back the layers, man, on what love was and what love can be. If you grew up believing love meant sacrifice, pain, or performance, I hope this episode gave you space to rethink that. You deserve love. It feels safe, present, and overall whole. Remember to share this with someone somebody, man. Shout out to everybody that linked into She Talk We Listen, man. Every week we hit every Thursday. To shout out all my ladies that tapped in, man. It's a safe space for them to be able to come discuss things that's on the prompt. Make sure y'all tap into YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff right there. I'm Trey Fire, your host. She Talks We Listen.